What's good, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another live stream. We are here. It's Friday, November 15th. A lot of things happening in the market, large caps, small caps. We got you covered. There's a little bit of a pullback right now, but XRP has been sending all morning. Put out a video early this morning. We're almost at 90 cents on some crazy, crazy news that is surfacing. Not that crazy, actually, though. We've been calling for this for about 3 weeks now. That eventually, once Gary Gensler gets out of the SEC, XRP is free to run. We're almost at 90 cents. We haven't been here since July of 2023 in this territory. So XRP sending. Cardano has been moving here this morning too. Hedera, Stellar. We were just talking about all of these distributed ledger technology plays. Algorand as well, moving. All of a sudden, this whole sector moving together, XRP, Stellar, Hedera, Algorand. We're missing a few, but I think eventually this sector is going to blossom and really pop off. We've had so much news come out the last 48 hours. I got a video coming out on YouTube. We'll talk a little bit about that. I see a ton of people filing in. If you're brand new here, let me know where you guys are coming in from. Always like hearing from you in the chat. Light it up on YouTube. Smash the like button. Subscribe down below. This is what I'm talking about. When we go live and instantly we've got 300 people chomping at the bit, we know the bull run is back. We know we are in store for a wild ride. This is the time to lock in, right? This is it. This is our moment we've been waiting for. If you've been around in crypto for the last 4 years like me, we know we had a joyous ride followed by some of the darkest days in 2022 and in 2023. But if you stuck with it, if you stayed in the game, even if you're coming back, you're still early. But if you are one of those few that were able to stick around and ride the wave and go through the dog days of the bear market, you deserve this. You freaking deserve everything that's coming your way right now. And hopefully your portfolios are doing tremendous. Let me know what you guys are up on right now, what you guys are trading. Let me know in the chat. Always love hearing from everybody. Let me see who we got in here. We're getting ready for the Crypto Breakfast Club, of course, right around the corner at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We do that every Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11:30. If you guys are not hip to it yet, you better get hip to it. And follow me on X. There's a link down below in the description. I post a lot of the stuff on X before you even see it on YouTube, and different content too. So you definitely want to follow me over there. We got Lawn Dart in the house. Good morning to you, brother. How we doing? Tiger's here. What's going on? Good morning. Tyler, what's going on? Eduardo, what's going on? Mark, what's happening? Drew, what's going on? Mark Spida, good morning, bro. How you doing? Man, we got a bunch of people. Raphael's in the house. Have you seen the bounce back on Roaring Kitty? I heard he just tweeted about Pepe. Is that right? Roaring Kitty just tweeted about Pepe? That's bullish. Patricia's in the house. Grand Rising, what's going on? Yeah, I was up this morning early at I don't even know, 6 a.m. and I saw Brett. That chart was breaking out like crazy. Brett's still up a little bit, pulling back some, but we got close to an all-time high this morning on Brett. Almost cent above it. It was very, very close. I'm going to invest part of my 401k. Yeah, I mean, hey, you could do whatever you want, bro. You could do whatever you want. Tyler's coming in from Pennsylvania. What's going on, bro? We got people out in LA, man. You guys are up early. West Coast is up early. What's going on? How we doing? We got B Swan coming in from Georgia. What's going on, man? We've got Juan coming in from Odessa, Texas. We got my man Kai coming in from the Netherlands. What's going on? What's happening? Robert down in Florida. Robert, I'm heading your way here later this evening. Heading your way later this evening. We got Casablanca coming in from Morocco. Nice. It's Summers, my man, from the hometown. What's going on, brother? How we doing? Good morning to you. Thanks for being a channel member as well. Appreciate all the support. Morocco, Texas. Gotcha. We got the country of Poland. We've got Las Vegas in the house. We've got Hawaii here. Let's go, man. We got Jerusalem in the house. Connecticut. Tampa. What's going on, Scott? How we doing, man? We got Frank coming in from Austin, Texas. I see you. Casey coming in from Dallas. We got Montreal, Canada represented here this morning. What's going on? What's happening? Toronto, what's going on? I love Toronto, man. That's a great summertime city, man. Toronto is one of my favorites in the summertime. Great food, great people. Germany, nice. Chi-Town, what's up? Lived in Chi-Town for a little while. Lived near the West Loop off of Halstead. You probably know right where that's at. Over there near Little Italy. Mexico, Walter coming in from Mexico. What's up? Matthew coming in from New York. The Big Easy. Tiger Man, what's going on? Australia, nice. Australia representing. Let's go. Susie from small town Kansas. Down on SHIB, up on Hedera, Cardano, and DGen. Nice, Susie Q. Oh, so you made a play on DGen, Susie, huh? That's been looking fire. That's been looking really nice lately. Look at that. DGen's been sending. Yo, so I'm going to play right now. It's Hasbullah's Cat, this meme coin. I'm not saying ape this right now. This is a 1 hour chart. It's at a 24 mil. I'm going to play at this at like 16, 17 mil. We'll see what happens. But we're in it. We're in the game. It's looking good right now. We'll see. Napa Valley. A lot of people from New York. Humboldt Park in Chi-Town. Yeah, that's right. It was right next door, man. Humboldt Park. Yeah, I lived real close to there. Phoenix. What's up, Punk? How we doing, man? We got Peru representing here. What's up, Renzo? Yeah, man. A lot to like what's going on in the market right now. Let me play a little. Let me play some tunes in the background before the Breakfast Club fires up. What do you guys think? Man, how about this XRP chart? So XRP has just been on a complete run out. So XRP, our momentum up or buy signal was flashed 8 days ago on XRP, right at 55 cents. It's up 57% in 8 days. That's a large market cap too. XRP getting close to 50 billion. But if you guys would have had XT Algo, some of you may already have it. This is my trading indicator. You know, I spent like $10,000 to make this, and I started using it late last year and then brought it to the market. It has helped me tremendously, guys. So if you're looking for a trading indicator that works, something that can help you with entry and exit points, it's a great tool. I walk you through how to use it. If you do sign up today, you can set up your own customized alerts. A little over $1 a day gets you started. There's a coupon code down in the description. I'm telling you guys, you're going to absolutely love it. If for whatever reason you need a money back, it's a 30-day money back guarantee too. So you can try it risk-free for 30 days. But I know you're going to love it. One successful trade, this thing's going to pay for itself. A lot of people lately going with the yearly package because they know what's coming as we head into 2025. A lot of opportunities in the market. So just want to plug that company. There's a link down below in the description. It should be one of the first links you see down there. xtalgo.com. Definitely give it a look if you haven't already. There's probably some people in the chat who are using it who could speak highly of it. Anybody who I know who signs up and uses it has been crushing the market with it. So let me know if there's anybody in the chat who's got XT Algo and they're crushing with XT Algo. Let me know. I want to see if anybody's in the chat using XT Algo that's absolutely crushing it. I know there's some people out there. So, man, we've had a ton of news in the last 24 hours. I love that Virtual Bacon dropped this in. I just want to highlight some of this stuff, guys, because we've had a lot happen. Really, the last 48. I mean, the last 48 has been insane. So here's what we got. 18 U.S. states have sued the SEC for crypto industry overreach. All of this coming out because Gensler is supposedly going to be stepping down very, very soon. Bye, Gary. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I think we can all rally behind that, right? I think we're all on the same page for once in crypto when it comes to this, right? Unleashed, appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hopefully you guys are all subscribed. If you're not already, it's totally free to do so. We're throwing out videos every single day for you. XRP breaking 7-year downtrend. I know. It's beautiful. Love it. Yeah, man. I miss this one, man. I miss GOATs. It's sending though, bro. Congrats if you're up on it, man. I'm happy for you. Do you have any suggestions on some really cheap ones that could go big in the next couple years? Susie Q. All right, not financial advice, of course. Entertainment purposes only. But there are certainly some undervalued projects. I still think Cardano's undervalued here. I know it's pumped quite a bit. I know you're in H-bar. I like that play. I still really like Sui. I know it's pumped quite a bit, but I still like Sui in this bull cycle. I still like Pepe. I bought more Pepe, SHIB, and Doge within the last week. Just the 3 largest meme coins. Like not even overthinking it. You know what I mean? Chainlink is one that's undervalued. I don't think it's going to like pump like crazy, but I think it's a really good, undervalued, strong play. So I will give a quick shout out to Chainlink there. Same thing with Avalanche, man. AVAX way down from its all-time high still, and I think this is going to have another major run at some point. Those are 2 that I like. I made a play at Litecoin at $69. I'm actually up pretty nicely on Litecoin. There's a lot of rumors that Litecoin could be getting an ETF soon. And same thing here. I mean, Litecoin's all-time high is up over $400. We're still 80% away from the all-time high on Litecoin. I know it's not a sexy play, but if Litecoin gets an ETF, remember, I mean, this has always been known as the silver to Bitcoin's gold, right? And institutions could pump the shit out of Litecoin if they want to, and I think they could. I think they will. I still like Kronos down here at 16 cents. Caspa, I still like it at 13 cents. Still love Brett here at 16 cents. Definitely on this pullback too. Ondo Finance, I still think is undervalued at 85 cents. Jasby still undervalued at 2 cents. I still like Aerodrome Finance. It's down 4% in the last week. I like Aerodrome a lot. This is the biggest DEX on base. Gala Games eventually will move when the gaming market moves, I think. These are just my thoughts, right? I mean, who knows? I could be dead ass wrong, so do not listen to me. I am an idiot, just like all of you. We're just trying to make it, man. We're just trying to make it. Algorand's way down. I just think there's some faster horses, man. But it'll probably pump. XRP about to hit 90 cents. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. It was knocking on the door there. XRP, man, looking great. You guys know if you want to trade with me on margin, on leverage, you could do so. Sign up with Margex, link down below. You're going to get some great kickbacks. If you're interested in leverage trading, I got you covered there. Great partner of mine, Margex, no KYC. There's a link down below to Margex. I mentioned there's a link down below to XT Algo. If you guys are looking for a trading indicator that works, helps you get in and out of the market at the right times, there's a link down below to that as well. We talked about DGen like 4 days ago, man, and since then it's pumped like fucking crazy. I like DGen a lot, man. I made a small play on it. This is the hourly here. I want to go to the daily because the daily is bullish as hell. We made a play on it at like 250, like right in here on this pump yesterday. Actually, it might have been less than that. It might have been around 2. Yeah, it was like around 2. So we're up nicely on it. I wish I would have went a little heavier on it, but I do like DGen, man. That's been curling up for a while. I talked about it way back here, I remember, on the curl up, like right when it was like 200 mil. That thing was looking bullish as hell. I'm great, Lawn Dart, man. It's been a while, bro. How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Emax in the house, one of my channel sponsors. Appreciate you, bro. You think Pepe will experience the Coinbase effect and Robinhood effect? Yeah, man. I mentioned this in my video. I think it's still pinned up on my X page. That video went crazy too. Appreciate everybody showing that one some love. That thing went wild. Yeah, man. Because I don't think retail is fully back yet, bro. You know, I'm looking at Pepe to dare I say 50 billion? I mean, what did we do? We crossed over 10 billion not too long ago, right? We're at 8.8 right now. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, there's going to be a pullback here. And there's already starting to happen, right? It's already starting to happen a little bit. But it's still ranging nicely. I entered like right in here when I bought a new position. I have some Pepe left over from when it was way down after the Binance listing. But I bought some of the 18s just on the news, like just caught it on the way up. And I'll hold that too. It's solidified now, man. Like you can get it everywhere. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Man, it's going to be fun to watch this one because if they do it the right way, man, Pepe on Chain could be very, very interesting. Your Corp, start the Breakfast Club. Let's go. Oh, bro, you're right. I'm freaking late. Thank you, bro. It's 9:32. What the hell am I doing? Shit. Totally forgot, bro. Totally forgot. All right, here we go. Let's get it rocking and rolling, guys. You guys know the drill. Your Corp, appreciate that, bro. I wasn't even paying attention, man. Let me turn the music off. Okay, there we go. I know I posted this damn. There it is. I'm going to put a little coffee mug instead of the alert. There we go. All right, we're firing her up. Firing it up. All right, y'all. We're getting ready here. You know, Heather, I don't know exactly. I mean, I just like it because I think base is going to get much, much bigger. There's no telling on a price prediction. It hasn't seen a bull run yet, so we really don't know. I just think it has upside. Outside of Brett, that's what I own on base. I own 3 cryptos on base. Brett, Aerodrome, and I own some Toshi, another meme coin. 2 meme coins and Aerodrome. That's just personally what I like there, Heather. But Thanks for being a channel member too. Appreciate that. My man Don's a channel member too.
All right. The market is up 0.16%. Let's hope it starts going good today. Let's hope it's good today. What incarnation? Are you in the shower? No. I'm next to a fountain. All right. Well, we'll jump in the fountain and mute real quick. Thank you. Okay. It definitely sounds like a shower.
All right, guys, welcome to the Crypto Breakfast Club. We are back for another episode. It's Friday, November 15th. And yeah, let's dive into it. Bitcoin dialing back a little bit. We've got a bunch of things happening, though. XRP. Who said XRP is a stable coin?
Mar.
That's what I thought. Who said Cardano is a stable coin?
Also Mar.
That's what I thought. Yo, XRP and Cardano moving. I think something's brewing, man. I think something's brewing. I was reading an article this morning, guys, about these two. Ripple, Cardano, could a mega partnership be in the making? There's a lot of speculation right now surrounding that, which is interesting.
Zach,
yeah,
I got the info.
What's up, bro?
Well, first of all, good morning. Like this, I forgot who always says GM to everyone.
Bro, can I just say, like, I hate that. Like that is like, it's gay and not the gay way that's like degrading, but it's just it's super gay, bro. It like GM.
That's what they're doing next, bro.
It's just gay. We need to stop.
Well, you gotta get with the times, brother.
We need to stop.
Well, I mean, if you wanna, I think it's cool to write it like, but not GM. It's like laziness. It's like But yeah, man. I was in a space last night with an individual that has given me info on on stuff, and so check this out. I actually wrote to pay, but I'm like, you know what? Since he showed a picture of me yesterday or a video of me falling off my Camry, I'm gonna torture him and make him wait.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me post that to the top so everyone can see what I'm talking about. That literally, I have a video.
That had me dying yesterday, bro.
Dude,
I was fucking laughing so hard, bro.
I literally threw up.
That guy was drunk. I wasn't.
That's what makes it worse, Smart. That doesn't make it better. It makes it worse. And the thing is, I've never seen someone fall out of a car, and now that I've witnessed it and can imagine it's you, oh my god, I'm fucking crying.
My fall was actually worse. I actually landed almost on my head. Yeah, man. I got some info from the guy. He's got some insiders where the CEO from Cardano had, of course, a meeting. You all know that he went to Elon's SpaceX or wherever the fuck it was at. And the meeting was about using the Cardano blockchain for the elections 2028 for voting. That's where he got his
that's interesting. That makes sense, Mar, because what Cardano's been built on is supposedly for like governments, big institutions. That was one of the big disconnects between Charles Hoskinson and Vitalik Buterin. Buterin was trying to be the Walmart of smart contracts, right, for everything and everybody. And Hoskinson was like, nah, like I don't see it like that. I want to create I want to take this real measured approach and have it built for like the big institutions. Also big in like higher education and universities with like test scores and stuff like that. That makes sense, bro.
That's true. And this gentleman said, look, nothing has been signed, but work has started already.
Interesting.
You know what's crazy about Mar? You know what's crazy about that? I mean, he's already working with a couple of governments and government agencies around the world. So I can definitely see it. And, now we're talking about a $20 Cardano. Just wait on it, guys. $20 incoming.
Bro, you know what's hilarious?
He mentioned that, too, that it been working over in South Africa with that government. And he didn't specify exactly doing what, but he was down there. What's his name? Charles Hoskinson.
Yeah.
And but even with all that, his prediction for the price was not that high. I think it was slightly over all-time high. Was that right, Mark?
Well, he said Cardano does great on the bull market, and that's when my clown ass realized. I didn't even realize Cardano was in the 2018 bull market. You know, I thought that Cardano only had one bull market. I'm like, what is he talking about? Then when I went back, I saw Cardano hit $1 all-time high on the 2018, 17. And then what was it, like $2-3? So I think he said like maybe $5, $6. But yeah, and Zach, like he went. I told Mutasco, like, he went into details that we don't know how Shiba is about to like go nuts on burning. You know, like, I know we've been impatient, but it's gonna happen. The burning mechanism, and he also went into detail how Shiba, which this was mind blowing, like, could have flipped not Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even get close to it, but there was some stuff going on there that it was just they just didn't let it happen. But yeah, man, I know, and which, you know, that's why I love listening to this guy, is big BNB fucking fan, and he believes, just like I believe, BNB has the strongest utility of any coin out there. You know, it's got the exchange, it's got an awesome fucking blockchain that runs flawless. And yeah, it was pretty cool space, and it was cool to hear that about you know, ADA and what they're working on for the elections and school and all that stuff.
Yeah, I would say. Oh, go ahead, Zach.
I just want to say real quick here, like, I loaded up relatively recently on the top 3 meme coins. I know that's not like the sexiest thing or whatever, but I'm like, I don't have enough Dogecoin. I don't have enough SHIB. And I really like SHIB right now because it's being overlooked. Nobody's talking about it a lot. And I don't have enough Pepe. I bought all 3. I bought more of all 3, man. I'm like, I'm not going to overthink this. And I hold a bunch of other stuff too, but I'm loading up on those top 3. Guys, I mean, you're talking about number 6, number 11, and number 15 by market cap. Now, I mean, you have 3 meme coins in the top 15, and retail's not back yet, and you could buy now all 3 of these everywhere. Bro, I mean, to me, it's just a no-brainer. And I loaded up, man. I loaded up on all 3 of them.
Zach, you know what? I asked once, are these memes you think they're going to go away? Pepe, Dodge, Shiba? And a guy answered me, man, like, so simple. He goes, is Mickey Mouse ever going to go away? I go, no. I go, these are mascots already. These are characters. They're here to stay, man.
100%, bro. Paid, what's up, man?
Real quick, about the price discussion of ADA. Like you guys said earlier, it went to $3 last bull run. And, that was before they really had smart. Like, they had smart contracts coming out, but not like where they are now, right? Like, right now, like, people are building like crazy. And it was before all that happened, it hit $3. This cycle, it has to go more, especially if the rumor about the election thing is true. Like, $3 would be like, you can see that like really, really quickly. Like, I'm not saying $20. $20 is like fucking a joke. But like getting closer to $6, $7, $8 would be more realistic if, the US government fucking starts using ADA and Cardano as like the election fucking blockchain. There's just going to be, you're guaranteed millions of users because they have to use it for the election. It's guaranteed. If they're going to vote and they vote through this blockchain, whatever system they come up with, they're going to have to use it. It's going to cost money, whether, the federal government pays for that or like, the voters pay for it, whatever. But like, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen.
I agree 100%. Let's go down to Steve, man. Good to have you back. What's up?
Yo, what's up? Thanks for having me in yesterday. What's up, Crypto Breakfast Club? Yesterday, I kind of came in and shilled my project a little bit on the XRP ledger. It's a meme coin. The ticker is Spiffy, but I forgot to mention, and ironically enough, Gary Gensler rumors started that he's going to resign yesterday. But the day before that, I released a Gary Gensler diss track. I am an artist and I am a musician. A way to invest in me as a rapper, producer, musician is through my coin on the XRP ledger. But yeah, I figured I'd come share this Gary Gensler diss track. I figure whether you're on Cardano, whether you're on XRP, whether you're on Ethereum, you know, nobody likes Gary Gensler, you know what I mean? So yeah, I figured I'd pop through and share this with you guys. And yeah, Zach, just want to say thanks, and thanks for joining the XRP spaces the last, you know, handful of weeks or so, like bringing some more people over to XRP, man. It means a lot.
100%, bro. Yeah, we'll be doing it again too, man. That was a great space yesterday. We had so many people tuned in and showed up, man. It was awesome. Glad to have you back, man. Hopefully there is some more spillover from the XRP army. You know, we cover everything here. We're talking meme coins, we talk macro, we talk everything, man. But it is fun sometimes to kind of dive into particular ecosystems. We've done a couple deep dives into the Caspa ecosystem. Of course, XRP, Paid's pretty well connected in the Cardano ecosystem. We're going to line one of those up pretty soon. So yeah, man, it was a blast yesterday, man. It was great. So happy to have you back in here and rocking with us. So
yeah, no doubt, bro. Thanks again. And you, for some reason, have the perfect time. I'm in California on the West Coast, so I'm just getting up for work. So that's like perfect time to come listen while I'm having my coffee, listen while I'm partaking in my morning activities before work. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. I'm gonna drop down so other people can talk, but I'll be listening and lurking in the background. Thanks again, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. That's what it's all about. Let's go down to your corp, my man. Your corp, what's happening?
GM. No, I'm kidding, Zach.
Bro, it's one of the things that's like so overused now, you know? Like, it's like, what are we doing, man? Like,
no, I feel you on that, right? I had to do that. But good morning, guys. I just wanted to come in real quick to ask him regarding Cardano, ADA. So back then, like I want to say almost a year ago, I want to say at the beginning of this year, the end of last year, I put in just like $20 to $30 on it. It was when I was going into paid coin that I got some, and I bought a little extra just to have. Now, can you guys give me more details of ADA? Like, I haven't do the research of it. Just talk to me about it. So I can see. I'm not gonna, of course, invest right now because it's going up and up. But I heard you guys saying that the all-time high was $3, so it's kind of far away from it. So if it's gonna do some stuff, I would like to, of course, get in now and not miss the opportunity. But I definitely want to hear a little bit more about it.
I mean, here's my take. I mean, and Paid can probably do a better job than me. I'll be quick with it though, and then Paid, you could jump in. I mean, here's really what it comes down to. This is why I invested in Cardano pretty heavily after I kind of looked at some things. It's an Ethereum competitor, and I have a lot of Ethereum too. It's a main competitor to Ethereum, so it's a smart contract platform, very similar, but they're taking a different approach. And the way I looked at it when I first invested into Ethereum, I was like, I don't think Ethereum is going to be overtaken anytime soon. I want to invest in the biggest smart contract platform, but there's room for some other big players. And the reason why I like Cardano, a lot of it was because of Charles Hoskinson. Remember, Charles Hoskinson was part of the Ethereum Foundation with Vitalik, decided to cut ties and go do his own thing because he had a different philosophy. So it's almost like a little hedge against Ethereum. And I'm getting a different type of smart contract platform. And when I looked at it, Cardano's supposedly kind of going into more niche areas, like Mara just mentioned, working with governments, working with institutions, working with big companies. Whereas like Ethereum's kind of like the Walmart approach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's for everything, you know? So I liked it as kind of a hedge against Ethereum. And I want a piece of, some other competitors to Ethereum because, there's going to be some faster horses. Right. So that's kind of my quick take on it. And I really like Charles. I think having somebody like that. Always. Yeah, somebody like that that's forward facing, that's always going live and talking to the community. That definitely drew me in too, Okay.
That's good. That's definitely good information. Thank you so much. Paige, if you want to give me something too, I know you love Cardano and.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Outside of my project and Snack, I don't hold any Cardano, and the reason being is because I want to see even more multiples from the ecosystem. So if Cardano does a 10x, Snack, which is the number one meme coin on Cardano, that shit does a 20-30x. My project does a fucking 30x. So that's where you can do that with any chain, right? That's how it works. The main chain the main, crypto goes up like crazy, and then after that, all the projects within that ecosystem go. But I think right now, when we're talking about the election chain situation, if it works for America, guess what? Every country in the world will do it. That's how it's going to work. It's the same thing with Trump getting elected. If crypto goes, if it becomes like what the mainstay is for the U.S. government, guess what? All the European countries are going to follow suit. All the countries in, fucking South America are going to follow suit. Places in the Middle East, whatever, they're going to follow suit for the elections, right? For their voting system alone. And that's just that's just one aspect of Cardano that we're talking about. And I don't mind talking about that right now because of the time frame we're in. But think about it. If it works in America and we have 320 million people, and let's say I don't know, fucking how many, 40%, 50% are old enough to vote. I don't know the age population in America right now. But you do that and times that by at least the top 20, 30 countries, you're looking at literally a $20, $30 ADA. If this happens, if it works. And this is what my bet is right now with ADA. That's what my bet's going to be. Getting all these countries together and then really just fucking following America's lead if it works. If it doesn't work, they have other shit going on. Right? But this is what I'm betting on right now.
Okay. I see your point of view. I do thank you so much for giving me that information, and definitely it's gonna make me, of course, do my own more research on it and make me decide if I definitely want to go ahead and do the full investment, like a big investment on it. Because again, how you say Charles Huskin, you have talked about him so much, Zach. I think you even interviewed him, and I'm not mistaken. I can't remember that. I'm not 100% sure, but I know you have. I know you have always talked about him, that you have wanted to do a lot of stuff with him and be more part of whatever he does. So definitely, if Cardano is like that, how you explain me, then I'm gonna look more into it. I appreciate you for giving me more details on that. Thank you, too, Paige. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, brother. Paige met him, I think, out in Vegas though.
Yeah, he fucking gave me a hug. I was like, bro, do you know
what?
He hugged me in the middle of a nightclub. I was like, what the? He didn't. And then I asked some people, I was like, does he hug people? And then everyone was like, no, I've never seen that happen.
Do you feel anything?
Hey, there you go. You special, bro.
Do you feel anything?
What did you say, Mark?
Did you feel anything or nothing?
No. I didn't take any Viagra this morning like you do. So I personally felt nothing, but I don't. Whatever.
Fucking Mar, man, that's fucking hilarious. Zach, what's up, bro? We didn't forget about you, bro. Hey, Zach, real quick. I know you're probably already looking at this. Have you seen Barsic, Hasbullah's cat?
No,
Dude. So apparently, Hasbullah, right? The baby.
Yeah.
Baby adult. His cat died, bro. Look at, dude, it's sending right now. Hasbullah's cat. It's at a 25 mil. I made a play at 17 mil this morning. I'm in a trade right now. Fucking hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the trenches of Solana. I'm trading baby peanut.
I heard about that one too. This one's on Sol too. Take a look, man. It's crazy volume.
There's another play I want to get you guys in for Solana. It's Paul versus Tyson. Ticker fight. They have that big fight tonight. Mike Tyson and what Big Paul. So there's one Paul versus Tyson. I got it at 600. It's sent to about 3 mil. I put it in the Breakfast Club TG. I think that's going to go until closer to the fight tonight. So that so much at 1.6. But the fight.
It's dumping right now.
Yeah, it's dumping. It just pumped from 600 to 1.1 mil. Yeah, it's dumping.
Got another Waka Flocka flame over here, bro. This is fucking going to Valhalla.
20 mil tonight. I want everyone to send me money to buy ice cream.
This shit's going plastic.
But what else is up, Zach?
Oh, nothing. Just trading. Watching the market. Everything is looking really, really good. I'm in this Solana wormhole right now. I can't seem to get out of it. But when I flip over to ETH at night, a couple of days ago watching the gas fees. I'm like, fuck this, honestly. So, yeah, I'm just really deep diving into Solana. So it's pretty exciting to get out of the ETH circle a little bit and just see, what's going on over there. The money's flowing over there, but a lot of these tokens pretty much dump right after. So you definitely have to watch closely. It's rare that they go up and then, go down and go way back up again. So, and there's certain aspects these projects need to do to keep the hype going. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I know. I'm not involved with these projects, but I can just see how they're moving. And if they're not moving properly, I usually cheat out just because I know it's not going to, take off. But yeah, I'm just in the wormhole of Solana right now. Honestly, I'm stacking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. So yeah, pretty excited about that one for the long haul. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm deep in the trenches trading.
Hey, XRP just broke through 90 cents. It's up 27% today. I didn't mean to weirdly transition there, Zach. I was just like,
no, you're good.
Yeah, 65% move here in the last 7 days, guys, on XRP. Insane. Cardano's moving. Brett this morning almost set a damn all-time high. I was up at 6 a.m. I was going through my shit. And I'm like, holy hell. Brett almost set an all-time high. Pulled back a little bit, but I think Brett's going to go. Here's something to think, bro. How the hell does Brett not get listed on Coinbase? It's going to get listed on Coinbase. And Brett is not even listed on Binance yet. It's not listed on anything. It's sitting at a $1.6, $1.7 billion market cap with no Coinbase, no Binance, no Robinhood. I'm like, you guys know that's my largest meme coin holding, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Let's keep it moving. I think Joyo, they were up here real early. Joyo, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Zach?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I was up. I know that there's a lot of Cardano talk and XRP. Did you read the Crypto.com, the updated roadmap? And have you been watching Crow on its rip the last week?
Oh, hell yeah, man. We've been covering Crow. I hold some Crow too. I've been in it since 2021. Absolutely love it. It's a long-term play for me. I mean, I've always said it's like getting into Binance super early.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really how I look at it. I mean, and they're brilliant with their marketing strategy. Yeah, man, I love Crow. It's a long-term play.
It looks like, for anybody that's doing some research, it looks like in their app that they're gonna kind of also be making the Robinhood move where, offering stocks and general banking services. So hopefully after this bull, if they get their roadmap achieved that they just updated, we should be able to get some stability in the bear with, okay, now, in Crypto.com, you can still trade stocks and buy Tesla, right? So, I definitely recommend anybody to check out the new Crypto.com roadmap if you're interested in plays that are not just crypto, but, like everything kind of personal finance.
No, right on, man. 100%. Love it. I did hear that rumor that they could be going into stocks too. And I think it's brilliant. I mean, I remember when Robinhood, I remember when I was getting into Robinhood pretty heavily back in 2020 and just started my YouTube journey in 2021. I kept saying all the time, Robinhood would be crazy not to go all in on crypto. And they did. I mean, they started to list more and more assets. And then they had that whole scare with the SEC. They delisted assets. And then yesterday or the day before or whatever, they're relisting all these assets because they know there's going to be a changing of the guard at the SEC. Gensler's going to be out. You got a pro-crypto, president coming in, pro-crypto house, So Robinhood's smart, man. I mean, they're going all in on crypto. And why the hell wouldn't you? I mean, that app is geared toward young investors. Where are young investors putting their money? They're putting their money in crypto. I mean, and I think Crypto.com still has time to, capitalize on that and take full advantage of that as well. So it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. The one thing I will say, Crypto.com's app needs to be a little bit more user friendly. Like when you go on Robinhood's app, it is so gamified, so easy to use, so easy to track things. It's just that, and that matters, man. That matters more than anything when new users come and use something, you know. So I think I mean that's something they can get resolved. I mean,
I agree with that.
You know.
Yeah, I agree with that, and they're making improvements. They recently, just yesterday, also, you had to use it on the app, right? But because of stocks and banking, they just released in the US that you can now finally use it on a website, like a browser, even though we don't have in the US the crypto.com exchange. But, you know, you can at least now use your whole experience in a web browser as well. So I think that will force them to overhaul that for sure.
Yeah, bro. I think they do that. I mean, they already have the marketing, right? Like their strategy in that regard's brilliant. I mean, you know, they got the huge deal with the state, you know, the old Staples Center. And I mean, I've always said it's the best freaking name for a crypto company ever. I mean, you know what I mean? So leverage that. But I think once they get that application, that app built out where it's just so intuitive and it's so easy to use like Robinhood is, I think they can definitely, you know, take some of that market share, you know, away and people could flock over there. And I know they're doing it the right way. I mean, they're getting all their licensing, you know, in various parts of the world the right way. They're going about it strategically, how they have to. And, you know, they had a little scare there before Trump got reelected, like the SEC Wells notice. I think people basically said, you know, the hell with that. Even when that came down, I mean, does anybody even take that shit seriously anymore? It used to be like a big thing. And now it's like, oh, Wells notice, like whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't, you know, it's almost like a buy the dip opportunity. Now it's like, okay, you know, you're going to dump down 12, 15% because of this news. That's a buy the dip opportunity right there. So love Crow, man. Let's go down to our sponsor, Azumi, and then we'll get over to Kova, Matt, and Blue Eyes as well. So Azumi, what's up?
Hey, I think the GMGM came up with the NFT space, and that's why we're getting a little bit tired of that. So I usually go with the GMGM because it's like you have energy or something like that.
Yeah. Bro, that was not shade at you, bro. Trust me. That was not a personal like attack. Dude.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't, man. No, I swear. I just hear it so often in spaces, and I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. You know how it is.
Yeah,
it's all good, bro. It's all good.
I will still do it. No, but okay. So I have your, well, I want to get your take since you brought the Trump topic back. So there's this over and under bet that Trump and Elon will part ways before 6 months. So what's your take? Do you think they will last and they will work together for the full 4-year term, or do you think they will, you know, get in a fight or getting an ego competition or something? What's your take on this?
You know, that's a good question. And I know Trump's had a track record of firing a lot of people, but those are people in politics, man. You know what I'm saying? Elon's not in politics. Like he was getting rid of a lot of people, you know, in his word or his frame of mind, you know, part of the swamp, you know what I mean? And I think he was trying to buck the trend a little bit. And there was a lot of people in the way. I think what he's doing now is putting people in place that, you know, are not part of the swamp. I mean, look at Vivek Ramaswamy, somebody new who's not, you know, deeply entrenched with the old ways of doing things. I think it can be a good partnership, a good relationship. Who knows? I mean, anything can freaking happen when you get, you know, people with big egos and all of that together. I think as long as he lets Elon and Vivek kind of do their thing and just trust the process, which I think Trump has gotten better with that. You know, I think you could just kind of tell that he's gotten better with, you know, not being as reckless, I think, you know, in a lot of ways. I think it could work, man. So I would bet that it works, man. I would bet that Elon and company, you know, have full control over that. Oversight, of course, is there with Trump and check in but I mean, I'm actually bullish on all of that. And you know, there's reason I think to be concerned a little bit in terms of, you know, which programs they're going to cut and things like that. I mean, but I also have confidence in them going through, because last time I think I heard there's like almost like 500 agencies out there in the United States, and They make like 2 new ones every year. I mean, obviously, you don't want to cut agencies that are needed, but this to me is like easy for what Elon has already done in his life. This is like a walk in the park. I mean, the guy's fucking sending rocket ships and landing shit. He's saving free speech. I mean, this to me is like, this is like a homework project, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I'll have this done by tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm excited about it all.
Yeah, and I think that Elon and Trump have spoken about this, and Trump is just gonna let Elon and Vivek just do whatever they want with that. And I think that this might just be a one way for Vivek to be a presidential candidate for the next cycle, and he will have Elon and Trump backing him. So we might be in for a run of 8 years of pro-crypto presidents. Who knows?
God, I hope so, man. God, I hope so. That would be beautiful. Let's go down to Kova, and then we'll go to Matt and Blue Eyes, and then we'll get over to your court. Kova, what's up, man?
Good morning, everybody. I'll chime in on that little that Elon and Trump. I think they're good, man. Definitely past 4 months. There's just too much commonalities. They got a lot of things in common. They definitely both want to protect children, and I think that comes above egos for sure. And when they look at that portion, I know Elon is going another direction right now. He's not in cabinet where he's protecting kids or anything, but he's definitely involved in the government. I think that's one of the things that brought him together. I won't go into too many details about that, but one of the things that drove them together, it is kids and their own kids and the future of kids. So it's hard to let your ego get in the way when it comes down to your own kids. And then, I mean, if you want to look at the business side, I mean, getting the president to be on your side or having the president by your side is a big deal whenever you're messing with rocket ships. I mean, he's the only person that's really sending rocket ships up, and he's the only one that's landing them down, to be reused again. He has Starlink going on. It's just too much to kind of walk away. Obviously, both have egos, but like you mentioned, I think Trump's toned it back a little bit. He noticed that the public doesn't like too forward, and I think they'll be okay. The reason I wanted to come up here is because you guys were talking about SHIB a little bit. In that space that I was in with Mar yesterday, the individual brought up SHIB and just kind of brought more things into perspective, more ideas. And one of the things that I've not liked so far is this little run is that Ethereum's so expensive. We've had Izuni here for a while now, and every time he talks, I'm like, I want to get in, and I go in, and it costs me freaking $60 to buy $100 bag. I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. I can't even get in. So I wait till it drops down. I finally got in yesterday. I had a dip, and the gas price was cheap. But again, to my point is that with them building Shibarium, one of the things that he mentioned is that that's how they feel they're going to get everybody to migrate over to Shibarium. There's a lot of SHIB on Ethereum, but whenever it starts going, it's going to be hard to buy it because prices are going to be so high. And then whenever you do want to buy out or sell out, it's going to be really expensive. And, he mentioned that, with all those fees that go on, Ethereum should be a lot higher. If those fees really went back into Ethereum, market cap of Ethereum should have been a lot higher and probably battling Bitcoin a lot more than where it's at right now. And it all made sense. And like you said, prices will start going up. People want to sell their SHIB and they don't want to pay those fees. And you look over to your left and you see Shibarium, where you'll be able to buy out or buy in at the fraction of the price of Ethereum. It's very attractive. And with all that money and then their own little ecosystem going up, SHIB price I think is set to to explode. I mean, it was already expected. And he also mentioned that story about how it should have, it could have flipped Ethereum. That really came as a surprise to me because I'd never heard that. I've always heard there's no way a meme coin could flip its host coin. I was like, and then they mentioned it there. I'm like, that's true. That's fucking amazing. So yeah, that's. There was a lot of stuff talked about. I'm not going to talk about all of it. It was really cool. I really liked it. A lot of information. Another part was that XRP. Ripple is based here in the U.S., you know. And he didn't give a price prediction for that one because he said, I have no data points to talk about on it. And it's true. It's been like trading sideways for the longest time. It doesn't explode or anything. And if you start thinking about it, if you start adding it all up, whatever, you know, if they were to make US-based blockchains tax-free, that'll bring in a crap load of people into a lot of money. And yeah, I think XRP is in a good place. Of course, there's that news with Cardano. That was cool. But the XRP thing, I think right now of all the blockchains, the ones that have a potential for a lot of upside that been held down, especially by the government. And now the government is going to say, hey, you know, now you're going to be tax-free whenever people buy out. It's just very attractive. I mean, if it's really attractive to me, I think it's really attractive to a lot of people, especially traders that know about this stuff. Yeah, that's all I got.
Good stuff, man. No, I great insights. You know, I'm looking at SHIB right now as being really, really undervalued. It's getting lost in the shuffle. I love it. Dogecoin's gotten a ton of love recently. Pepe's getting a ton of love with all their listings. I want to go where nobody's going, and then all of a sudden, when that money starts flowing back in, keep in mind when Ethereum got up over 4K back in March, SHIB went up 230% in like 3 days. So remember how this game works. It's the largest ERC20 crypto. When Ethereum's up 8, 9, 10%, you better damn believe that SHIB's going to be up 20 plus. I mean, that's just how the game's played. And now Pepe's in that same league with it being a top 15 crypto. You got SHIB and Pepe, two massive ERC20 cryptos. So I don't even need Ethereum to get to 10K to make a shit ton of money on Pepe and SHIB. I just needed to get to 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean? And those are going to be great plays. So that's why, you know, just kind of going back through your portfolio all the time, kind of, you know, re-envisioning kind of where you want to go. That's why I just said, you know, I don't have enough SHIB. I don't have enough Pepe. I don't have enough Doge. And I stacked up on all three of those again on just a recent pullback. So I'm excited about that. Let's go down to Matt, and then Blue Eyes has been waiting too. What's up, Matt?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just wanted to mention here with a little bit of alpha that Trump, you know, we mentioned Trump already this morning, but he picked the North Dakota governor, Doug Burgum, to be the Interior Secretary. And for people that don't know what that is, if they don't pay attention to politics, that's basically land management, public lands, mineral rights for lands, stuff like this. And the other thing is the alpha on Bitcoin. So there's a mining operation for Bitcoin in a little town called Williston, North Dakota, which is right in the middle, the heart of the oil fields. And what they're going to do, they're stalled right now because of some permits. But once these permits get approved, they're going to turn on their Bitcoin mining operation. It's going to bring some jobs over that way. Not that they need any because, you know, there's already going to be oil drilling. But that is going to be huge for Bitcoin. And also Doug Burgum, he is co-owner of Microsoft. And Bill Gates is another massive landowner in North Dakota. So just to tie it all in together, what's happening, everybody knows Trump is a crypto-friendly president. He's like the crypto guy for the president, the one you want. But they're not going to stonewall, so to speak, or slow down any type of crypto regulation. This stuff is going to start going full steam ahead real soon. And Trump's not even in office yet. He doesn't even get officially take over until like the middle of January. So if people think they missed the boat on, you know, a 10x or 20x or what did I just capture on Peanut? A 40x, I think. Yeah. So if you think you're late or you think you may have missed a couple of the pumps, you're still early. You're still really early. And I've said it before. A lot of people say it all the time. We're in the infancy of this. We are at the very beginning. This bull run is going to be like nothing we've ever seen before. Just everything is pointing to crypto right now, and it is absolutely insane. I'm gonna mute, otherwise I'll start going down a rabbit hole. But we are early, and if you're here or you're not in, I would get in, and that's not financial advice.
Appreciate the insights, bro, as always. And bro, you can go down the rabbit hole whenever you want. I love it. Feel free, man. Feel free. Let's go down to your court. What's up, bro?
Oh, no, my bad, guys. I think I have my in by accident up. I don't have nothing to say.
All good, man. All good.
Actually, if you can drop me down, please, I'll be great. I can figure out how to do it.
I got you. Let's see. Boom. Blue Eyes. And then we'll get up to Mark.
Yeah, thanks for having me up, Zach. Appreciate being up here. Really loved what Matt just said, actually. And for me, it's all about conviction plays at the moment. I've been holding XRP for so long. I've been laughed at for so long. And now I can finally laugh back at people. So for me, it's all about the conviction plays. XRP, that's starting to rip. You've got Flare with F assets. That's going live. You've got Songbird, which is the Canary test network. It's all coming together. And then we've obviously got meme coins who are ripping it at the minute. Doge has had a massive pump up. You've got Nero that are working hard in the background. We've got Alpha with a new one called Chib, who I can see down there that I'm kind of helping to support. I'm only a community member. I'm not part of the team. But I just wanted to kind of mention those guys because I don't know if I'll keep this brief because obviously it's a little bit of a shield as well, but I'm absolutely buzzing at the market in a minute and I'm completely bullish on crypto and more people are coming in. But not many people know about the true origin story of who rescued Kabusu. Do you? Any of you guys know?
Wait, what's going on right now? What's happening?
Does anyone here know the original story, the origin story of who rescued Kabusu?
That's the dog. That's the Dogecoin dog.
Sorry, yes. Sorry.
Some people might not know that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, aka Doge. So I've only just found this out. So Shiba Inu, who Nero have kind of been mentioning in their stories as well. Shiba Inu were the organisation that actually rescued Kabusu, aka Doge, and her siblings Nero. So you've got Shiba Inu, who are the organisation, and now you've got a token who launched before all of this that had kind of happened and kind of come out from Nero. You've got Shiba, who are kind of talking about the origin story now of Kabusu and her siblings Nero, and all roads lead back. And it kind of mind blown on that. You know, when you find an alpha play and you're just kind of like, oh my God, why has this narrative never been told? Like, it's a timeless narrative. So I'm just bullish on this one as well, Zach. So I just had to kind of come up and mention it. And as you can see there, the team are in the listening bit, man. But I'm absolutely bullish on this one. So could I pin something up for top? Obviously, it's not financial advice. You've got to do your own research, guys. As I said, I'm just a community member, but I'm buzzing for this one.
Yeah, if that team wants to come up, and here's the thing, we do offer sponsors. Like Azumi right now, they've been sponsored with us for 3+ weeks. We brought them on board at like 200K market cap. They went as high as like 1.3 million. So we're doing daily, weekly, monthly sponsors here on the Breakfast Club. This might be a good fit. We'd love to talk with them.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'll get them to drop you a DM. I'm just gonna drop this. This is what Nero posted, which is I'm just gonna put it here again. As I said, like, people do your own research, but I'm absolutely bullish on it. But it tells the story. It tells the story of Shiba Inu, the organisation, rescuing Doge, and then obviously her being adopted. It's just a timeless one, man, and I'm just buzzing for it. But I've just popped it up there for people to kind of have a look at. But yeah, Zach, what I'll do, I'll get them to reach out if that's all right, pal.
Yeah, bro, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I followed you back too, Blue Eyes. So let's try to parlay that into something, and we we'd be happy to bring him on every day for a week or month and get this thing rocking and rolling.
XRP Army, man. Hopefully, everyone held. You deserve this, guys.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Mar, what's good?
Yeah, Zach, I just want to bring something up, man, real quick. A little bit of funny. This was brought up to me twice already in the last 6 months, and it was also brought up to me yesterday for the third time. Different individuals. There's a reason why, when I do my profit taking, that I go into blue chips. There's a reason why I don't hold Cardano. I do hold XRP, and I still throw some money into these blue chip projects. And I'm not saying that Solana, which is the one I'll be funding right now, I'm not saying the Solana price is not going to go up. Solana is probably going to hit $300, $400 in this bull market. It's just, I don't. It brought me a little bit of fear because it's the second, and now there's a third person bringing this up where there's no connection there. And basically, and I hope I explained this right. Basically, BNB back in the days had an outage, and I think like once or twice, I think Ethereum got hacked, or I don't know if Ethereum ever had an outage. But it happens out there on blockchains. And Solana had a complete outage, I think once or twice. But lately, the Solana outages, certain nodes or whatever it is, when it comes to the technical side, keeps working. A small part of the network keeps working, and again, this is said by already 3 different individuals with no connections. Who knows how they got it? The reason that a little bit of the network still works is because that is the backdoor for when they're dumping on your ass. And I'm talking about VCs and stuff like that. It's crazy. And these individuals said Solana price should have been way higher than what it is, But if you noticed, when the network does go down, sometimes someone is able to do a transaction here and then, because they'll go, I guess, through that node or whatever it is when it comes to technical. But yeah, man, that is a way they find a backdoor to dump all those coins by VCs and that are being minted, And it's something crazy. And I heard it once. I was like, whatever. Then I heard it again like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, when I was thinking of going hard into Solana. And like, you know what? Why take a chance on shit like this when I could go into safer plays? Like, I know XRP has had their cases, but you know what? I'll go into XRP. I'll put more on Ethereum, Link, IVAX, all these projects that I don't hear shit like that. When you started hearing it, more often, it's probably something is out there, and yeah, that's my, like I said, my FUD on Solana.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah, bro.
Just to add a little more specifics, he already covered everything. The rumor is that when Solana hits those all-time highs or highs, that they shut down certain regional nodes and they leave others on that were predetermined in order to be able to cash in all those all-time highs. And once they get theirs, they turn back everything on, and that keeps people from FUDing, saying, hey, Solana crashed, and Solana's like, no, it didn't. It's still running. Look, there's still movement. So it kind of disguises it while, they have shut down other areas, and that's how it was explained. So, but if you're able to figure out what regional nodes are on, you could go there and trade. I'm assuming, I'm not too technical myself, I'm still learning, but I'm guessing that if you have a VPN and you're able to turn it on in that region, you'll still be able to trade out. That's what I took from it.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Let's get over to Gino. Gino, what's going on, bro? Good morning, man.
What's up, buddy? GM.
Rah.
I had to. I hate that shit too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was in a base project a while back that was like their whole shtick, man. So yeah, I'm really over it. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say real quick. It was mentioned a little earlier, and yeah, I didn't want to bust up the conversation and stuff, but just real quick and a little fun thing we're doing for the fight tonight. We're doing a little like bet wager thing over at Genu, which it's maybe an unpopular decision, but I got Jake, which means Genu has Jake. So anybody that wants to get in, anybody that wants to get in on the action, man, if you want to hit our TG, the wallet's posted in there and details, but you can drop 100,000 Genu in this wallet, and then if Mike Tyson wins, I send you 200,000. So you can double up if you want to Iron Mike. If the kid wins, then thanks for coming out. We'll probably just burn it or something. But yeah, man, I just thanks for letting me put it in real quick, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be electric one way or the other. So my wife's out of town. She's down in Naples, Florida for the weekend. I got the kids. I'm going to get them to bed. And
Naples?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I heard aren't you down there?
I'm flying in there tonight.
Yeah, she just left this morning. She's going down with like 3 of her friends. One of them's parents has a house down there. Beautiful. So they're doing a girls trip or whatever. But so I got the kids. I'm going to get them in bed. I'm going to crack some Miller Lights, probably lose some money trading buzzed, and watch this fight, man. So, but yeah, anybody wants to have some fun and try to double up their Genu, come on in. Thanks, buddy.
Hell yeah, guys. Make sure you guys show them some love. They've been a great sponsor of ours. Genu, go give them a follow, hop in their TG, show them some love. The chart's been looking solid for a while now, so definitely give them some love.
Did he say 100,000? Bro, Genu's gonna hit $1. I ain't gonna give away no $100,000. Crazy.
Their chart's been pretty good, but yesterday he mentioned he was going for Jake Paul, and there's been a pullback, so I guess that's the reason.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize it was such an unpopular opinion or whatever, but I don't know, man. Everybody keeps throwing shade at him, and he keeps knocking everybody out. So we'll see. It could go either way, man, for sure. I got a lot of respect for both of them, but yeah, my money's on the kid.
Do you think it's going to be a real fight? You think they're just going to let them go? I mean, you think there's some bullshit going on? Like, hey, let's not hurt each other. You think? You know what I mean? Because that last fight, who did Tyson just fight? Roy Jones or whatever? That was like bogus, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's always that level to it, right? But it's Tyson. Once he gets hit in the face once, like all bets are off, I think, man. You know what I mean? So if it is scripted, he's the one that's going to take it off script in the blink of an eye. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I don't know, man. Who knows? It's going to be fun, though. I know that much, so I can't wait to drink the beers and watch.
This is a guy that's bitten off an opponent's ear. I don't think he can script that. So, yeah, I think it's going to be for real. Did anybody see the interview that he had with the little girl? There was a little girl that was interviewing him, and she asked him, "What do you want? What do you think about your legacy, or what do you think this fight's going to do for your legacy?" And he pretty much said, "I don't care about my legacy. We all die." And it was like, she looked pretty young. And I was like, damn, dude. He just like made it super dark. But yeah, I'm going for Tyson. I grew up watching Tyson, man. One punch. It's going to be one good punch. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be a body punch that puts Jake Paul, because he's never been hit like this. I don't think so.
Hey, real quick, do you think that slap was real, or is all that like staged?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I'm always skeptical of boxing, man. There's just so much bullshit with boxing. I like boxing, just so much bullshit. This is why the UFC is so much more popular, you know? You know what I mean? I mean, boxing's just had so much bullshit with shit getting fixed, and I don't know, man. There's so much behind the scene work with promoters and all that shit. You know.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this is the only. I mean, I don't know.
boxing hasn't been good since the 80s and 90s
No.
to me, really. You know what I mean? So
when the
honestly,
heavyweights were
this is
running
the
the
only boxing
show,
worth watching.
yeah, when the heavyweights were running the show, that's when boxing was legit. You know, it's not taking anything away from like Floyd Mayweather and Manny and all those guys, but you know, people want to see the heavyweights go at it and get knocked out. You know. Let's see here. I don't know where we go from here.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, actually, here, wait. Let me run down. This is interesting. This will definitely cause some. It'll stir the pot a little bit. We'll see where it goes. Here's some of the top stories in the last 24 hours, guys. 18 U.S. states are suing the SEC. Do you guys see this? Accusing it of the crypto industry overreach. Love this. The lawsuit spurred by obviously Gary Gensler and them knowing that Gensler's getting ready to step away. So I think it could happen as soon as today. And here's the reason why. If you look at 2016 and 2020, both SEC chairs resigned right around mid-November. Both SEC chairs resigned. And really, you know, you guys know what that is. It's saving face. It's like you're either going to get fired or you're going to walk away. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens today. A lot of time the government and things like that, they love to do shit on like Friday afternoon, so then it's buried and you forget about it by Monday. You know what I mean? They love doing shit like that. They'll throw it out there at 4:45 and then, oh shit, you know, everybody has a few beers and by Monday, you know, there's fucking war going on and all this fucking crazy shit. You forget about it. So I wouldn't be shocked if that news came down today. If not today, at some point early next week. So we've got that cooking. Van Eck set a new Bitcoin price target yesterday. Their Bitcoin price target for this cycle, 180K. 180K is their price target. That's Van Eck. I mean, these aren't guys that are like, you know, crypto bros in an X space, given 180K price target. So I thought that was interesting. Franklin Templeton expands its money market fund to Ethereum, another big player. And this is all for tokenized assets. So this is big. Just 2 days ago, we saw the BITUNIX fund, which is built on Ethereum through BlackRock for tokenized assets, expanding. When we think about Ethereum, and it hasn't really pumped yet, what's going to pump Ethereum, I think, is the narrative and the hype around RWA. That is going to be something to watch for. And then that whole RWA narrative will obviously pump RWA tokens as well. I think that's going to happen more than once in this cycle. So there's some news there. Thought this was interesting. A Pennsylvania bill proposed a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This could allow up to 10% of state funds in Bitcoin to hedge against inflation. Love seeing that. Hopefully every state, you know, does something similar. So those were a few pieces of news that I thought were interesting here just in the last 24 hours. Kova, go ahead, man.
I was expecting more hands to go up, but no, the Gary Gensler thing, man, I really do think he's gone really, really soon. One thing about government employees, they don't like working the holidays. They don't. And, you know, if he's in there and some bad stuff happens that needs his attention, he gets called in and everything. And that's why they quit before November. They're out, they're free, they're, you know, they get to have their little peace and quiet for the holidays. You got Thanksgiving coming up. You got, you know, yeah, they're out. I see it really often. I've been involved with the government a little bit, and yeah, they always try to get out of there before the holidays. That way, on the other end, whenever they're the new person comes in, and then on the other end, you know, they're able to leave before the holidays too. And then I really think those lawsuits that just sprung up, I think they're like big middle fingers to Gary. I don't know how far they'll go, especially after the swap of administration and everything. And with, you know, crypto getting the green light now from a pro-crypto government, I don't think they'll stick around. I think it's really just to give him the middle finger on his way out, you know, just to kind of fud the dude, which I think is freaking awesome. I love it. I've been looking around for some Gary Gensler tokens. I haven't found anything that was really nice. if anybody has some alpha on that, I'll take it. You know, top 3 or something. Throw them up there and over at the Crypto Breakfast Club TG. That would be awesome to look into. I do warn, you know, for everybody that's in here, because you are, you know, my crypto family. You're here in the Breakfast Club. Make sure you take your profit on those, because we know they ain't gonna last that long. All right, you're gonna get a nice little push, and they'll probably just rug. So just know the game. Bazinga.
Yeah, man, that's a good call. I think we'll all be on the lookout for some Gensler meme coins for sure. It's always trying to get ahead of the narratives, and that's going to be one that as soon as that shit breaks, is that news is official. Yeah, I could definitely see some meme coins start to fly. Probably will be short-lived, but yeah, make a quick buck on them. Get in, get out, and stack your chips. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, Zach, 2 things. The first one quick, put it up on the Nest. Man, that tweet went viral. Did you ever see that tweet from Litecoin?
I did see that. Damn, I didn't know it had 5 million impressions on that damn thing.
Yeah, dude, it went viral. Like, everyone is talking about it. It's actually it's cool as hell, man. But look, what I wanted to get into real quick, Zach, is you know, I'm a little bit disappointed. I hope that you know, the government doesn't just concentrate on Bitcoin. I hope it's mostly, you know, about the blockchain, what blockchain could do. And, you know, with blockchain comes crypto all around, not just Bitcoin, you know. I was in a space a few days ago. I don't know if I spoke about this earlier, and I got on to talk on a Gary Cardone space, which they fucking suck, you know. And I'll explain why they suck. And they were great spaces, but it fucking sucks now. But I came up to his space, and I remember a few months ago he bought some Dogecoin. I guess he had a little bit too much whiskey, and he decided to admit that he bought some Dogecoin. And I congratulated him the other night. Hey, congratulations if you're still holding Doge. You 4 or 5x it. I'm also a Doge. He started like, we're not going to get into this now, like taking it personal, basically brought me down. And before he brought me down, I basically told him, oh, I see you're a maxi. You know, and this is sad, guys. And this is financial advice, actually. This is sad. Don't be a maxi. You know, be like myself, Zach, and a lot of people up in here. Like, give an opportunity to the space, man. Bitcoin. And look, there's Ethereum maxis, but the worst are Bitcoins, you know? And you also got some hardcore XRP maxis, but Bitcoin was a meme coin. It was a freaking garbage meme coin. At first, worth 0.001. And basically, Zach, it's what I told him. You know, you guys act all smart, like Bitcoin is a smart investment, which it is. But don't tell me you're a fucking genius, because there's a guy up there, and I tweeted about this, and I tweeted it before. There's a wallet holding 5% of the total supply, you know, which if this man ever, or woman, decides to come and sell that, you know, your investment is not going to look so smart after all. So what I'm saying is, even Bitcoin has a threat. You know, our high risk, all these, there's actually projects out there that have way better tokenomics than Bitcoin, you know? And these people are putting millions and millions of dollars into Bitcoin. And I said that this is you know, if you got in early in Bitcoin, I mean early, you know, 2 years ago, 20K, 30K, you're good. You're on profit. You could take some of your money back, you know, whatever it is. But you know, the way these guys, this guy, Cardano already, is turning into a full-blown fucking maxi where you can't even talk to him about any other coin or his space, or he'll bring you down, you know, or laugh at you. It's disappointing, because it's what I said, you know, Bitcoin, you know, this space has a lot to do thanks to Bitcoin. But also Bitcoin has to say thank you to many great projects out there like Ethereum, you know? and much more, or all these bean coins, you know. And my whole point of this: don't be a maxi. Don't let anyone ever brainwash you to be a maxi. That's just putting your eggs in one basket. And when this man decides to wake up one day and dump his 5%, you're going to see the same fucking drama, the same FUD, just like any other coin. There's a $200,000 market cap or a freaking billions or trillions like Bitcoin. And I don't get it. I'm like, why not push, man? Why not push the whole space? Let's all grow together. Why just Bitcoin? Bitcoin is... And last night, it's like, that's it. I'm going to unfollow this motherfucker. I'm done with this guy. Last night, no, he started flooding Ethereum. There's a gentleman that was trying to explain to him, like, look, he said it beautiful, man. Like, every coin has a purpose, they're great at something. Bitcoin is great at this. Ethereum does this. You know, IVAX does this. BNB is good for this. They all have their value. But man, he did not want to understand. And I'm like, holy shit. He's like, this fucking guy reminded me yesterday of like Chavez or Fidel Castro. You know they're kind of communists, but they haven't come out yet. And they'll finally, boom, okay, I'm a full fucking communist dictator. That's exactly, and it's sad. It's sad. And maybe they think they're fucking, they're rich. I give it to them, but now they think they know everything because they met Saylor. I mean, Saylor was anti-Bitcoin years ago, and he changed his mind, and now only Bitcoin, and I'll tell you what, I'll go, and the sad thing is, these guys, they hold all these assets too. They hold Ethereum and all this. And that's what pisses me off even more, because they hold these assets, but then they FUD it, And, I come out, I get mad. I can say shit because I like to say the truth about Caspa or just a few seconds ago about Solana, because I like to tell the audience, hey, look, watch out for this. Look at this. I don't agree with this. But I'll tell you straight out, I bought Caspa again at 10 cents, and I'm holding it long term. And these people are a fucking virus to the space. These maxis are the worst, and I hope everyone here in the audience takes this serious. Don't listen to these clowns. Open up your mind. Give yourself an opportunity to invest on NFTs, fucking all these tokens, coins, and expand your portfolio. Because if you put all your eggs in one basket, it's been proven since history, since fucking caveman days. You're probably gonna get wrecked, and you're gonna lose it all, because once you get wrecked on the only basket your eggs were on. So yeah, don't let these guys convince you. And these are rich fuckers that are putting all their money in Bitcoin, and all they want to do is double, triple the money because they're putting millions. And that's not our game. Our game is, to study this beautiful space that could be ugly sometimes on dark, but for me, it's mostly beautiful, and find projects out there. And once you get in on something early and you see how it grows, while you're an investor in it, you feel more proud of yourself. You're like, man, I got in early, and that's happened to me. Zach with R-Trade did his thing. Happened to me with Bitmaps. Shit, even I could say Solana when I bought that shit at $12, that I took a chance. Yeah, don't be these guys. Be open-minded, and let's grow this space together, and not listen to these fucking maxi clowns like our Gary Cardone, and now his brother, Grant Cardone, that he's going to use Bitcoin for fucking properties all of a sudden now, when he was anti-fucking Bitcoin 6 months ago.
Yeah, bro. On your first point with Litecoin, I opened up a trade at $68 when Larry came in here that day and was talking about a Litecoin ETF. I started thinking about that, and I don't have a lot of the ins and outs on that, and I want to speak to your other point too here in a sec. But a Litecoin ETF makes a lot of sense for the institutions. You want to know why? Nobody's fucking talking about Litecoin. It's like 82% away from its all-time high. They could pump the living shit out of it and make a shit ton of money on it. I like Litecoin, and I don't think there's a lot of risk. Even here at $82, I'm up 21% on my position that I opened up, and this wasn't that long ago. I mean, I opened up this position. Oh, fuck, I'll tell you right now, October 22nd. I bought 5K of Litecoin on October 22nd. I'm up 21% on that. And I like it. I'm gonna hold the line on that. So, I mean, speaking to your point, yeah, you know, these billionaires, it's real easy for the billionaires to FUD everything else because you know what? They don't need to invest in altcoins, but they also don't need to put altcoins down and ruin everybody else's fucking time. You know, so I agree with you, man. That's why I really respect Raoul Pal. You know, somebody like this guy who he doesn't have to talk about Solana. You know, he doesn't have to talk about Ethereum or SUI, but he does and invests in them and talks about, you know, why smart contracts are important, all while still having most of his portfolio in Bitcoin. You know, but a lot of these guys, you know, I think they do it kind of purposely because they don't need to invest in anything. So they're trying to FUD you out of altcoins and buy Bitcoin, you know, because that's where they're putting all their money.
Right. It's a pump. It's a space for him to pump his Bitcoin bags. And 100%. I realized it. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed because I started with the guy, you know, he had money already, but I started when he only had like 2,000 followers. I used to go up and speak a lot. And we used to come up with different, we used to talk, you know, about the economy and you know, we used to bring up coins there. And, but now his bags are pumping. So now he's on fucking steroids, Bitcoin. He's the first one that's going to dump on your ass. He's telling you 150K, he's selling at 130K. I'm never selling my Bitcoins. Get the fuck out of here, you know? But it's just sad, man, because you expect, you know what's the sad thing about it? That, you know, this guy's power, you know, he's power. He met with this guy, you know, the Bitcoiner guy, I named him earlier.
Sailor.
He's Sailor. They were in the Trump. His brother was with Trump here in Florida during the election night, hanging out with Trump. And it's sad. It worries me a little bit, Zach, because it's sad that it's all Bitcoin, and they go influence because these guys were hanging with Trump, okay? I don't think they could influence Elon, but it's sad that they could probably influence all these people, and then it could just become a Bitcoin thing, and to one point where, yeah, you know, we're on blockchain, but it's all about Bitcoin, all the other, you know, even if Trump says something like that, like we realize crypto, you know, it could flood the whole fucking market. It's just sad, and I hope these motherfuckers don't, in other words, don't turn Trump and the organization into Bitcoin maxis. I mean, that would be like devastating, you know?
Well, the good thing, bro, good thing is like Trump, you know, even at that Bitcoin conference, bro, this was at the Bitcoin conference, and there were actually boos in the crowd. I was fucking there. He even said there, he said, not only Bitcoin, but crypto needs to flourish, you know, and he's like, I think there are other coins other than Bitcoin that have value. And you know, some of the Bitcoin maxis, if y'all ever been to a Bitcoin conference, there's some people that, bro, you think there's cult followings in politics. Holy fuck. And these are smart people, man. I never understand how smart people can be so narrow fucking minded. It blows my mind. But anyway, he said it there. And I mean, he's had the NFT projects, right? So I think from Trump's perspective, I think that's why this thing's so damn bullish. It's not like he came in and said Bitcoin only, because that's different than saying, hey, we're going to be the Bitcoin and crypto hub. Like, you know what I mean? He's including other things, which I think is a very important distinction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And, you know,
his son is in his ear, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. It's just, it's sad, man. It's like, yeah, you know, give some respect, you motherfucker. You just 4X Dodge. Give some respect to the dog. You know, like, yeah, oh, no. Oh, we don't need to talk about that. It fucking brings me down. I go,
like, tries to bigly. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, like, no, we do, because you put money on it. I was in the space, and you put money on it, and the maxis actually attacked you when you say you put some money on Dutch. Remember that space? Oh, yeah. And I go, how much you make, Cardano? How much you make? I'll tell you how much I made. And, God, I think Pay was in that space with me. But, yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad, and It was, I love this space. I love crypto. I love blockchain. And when you hear someone that so influential like that it will influence other people into becoming a clown like he is in crypto, it's sad. And I hope a lot of people don't fall into that. Like you said, so a lot of smart people, they're so close-minded just with Bitcoin, but a lot of them, Zach, let me tell you, that's all outdoors. But indoors, they're probably fucking pumping the shit out of Ethereum, buying all these coins to make money to put it back into Bitcoin. And that's fine. Hey, you're bringing in liquidity into the space. That's fine, But, come out there and say, you know what? But it's not that way. They got their own code. And it is what it is for now. And that's why I'm praying, man. And I want to leave this. I want to land the plane with this. That's why Ethereum has been disappointed, man. Ethereum needed to make a run. Ethereum should be easily already at least at $6,000, man. And close right there. Like, you got Bitcoin, 1.5 trillion, let's say. And then you needed Ethereum at least to see 700, 800 billion. You needed Ethereum to be more than half. Close to Bitcoin, just to show, hey, I'm here to stay, I'm strong as fuck, and it's not just you, buddy. And when there's a great second place, more are going to come along. But if Ethereum keeps falling back from Bitcoin, I think it's just going to be more bad, of course, for the space,
Paid, what's up? And I see Mutasco up here, and let's get to Paid, Ginu, and then over to Mutasco.
Yo, Zach, real quick, guys. In the Cardano realm, SNEC is about 17% from all-time highs. It's at $148 million market cap. And pumping. It's up almost 27% today. This could hit all-time highs today, if not tomorrow or this week, or it could cool off for a little bit. But guys, you look at these ecosystems, especially Cardano that's been like brutally down for so long. If you get into the ecosystem, Cardano does a 5x. These ecosystem plays are going to do a 10, 20, 30. So SNEC's the number one meme coin on Cardano. I'm not really shilling for them. I'm not paid to shill for them. I just have a small bag. Not small bag, but a decent bag. And, if this goes to $1 billion, a little under what? 6x. I'm not trying to do math here. Don't do math in public, but let's say 6, 7x. Once it hits that $1 billion, like Zach says, it normally gets right to $3 billion, almost guaranteed. So just look at SNEC if you're trying to get into the Cardano ecosystem. Outside of my own project, I want to start showing my project now that Cardano's getting back in.
I like that. I'm just looking at the SNEC chart too. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. I'm telling you, it's looking good. If you got in and you've been holding SNEC for a while, it's like, oh fuck, like
I got a gang of it over on the Vesper wallet, and I never opened that Vesper wallet. I just hold it over there, and I know something pretty will be there one day, hopefully.
It's at a 318 right now. I mean, that's nothing right now. I think we get a nice 10x. Maybe it'll be the first meme coin to crack the top 100 for Cardano, or the first project ever.
If Cardano gets up over $3 this cycle, SNEC's getting probably to $1 billion.
I agree. And that's at minimum. I mean, $3 is last cycle, and they didn't even have all this election talk. They didn't even have all this government talk. And Charles Hoskinson wasn't working with the administration. Dude, I'm telling you, everyone's going to fade Cardano, but then Cardano's going to hit like $7 at minimum. That's just my take. At $7 at minimum.
I got some profit taking points at around 3, and then I still like 455. I got some profit taking points there on Cardano. But I mean, I got a nice position. I was stacking to lower my average cost in the bear run. Remember when it was sitting at 25 cents forever? Like it wasn't moving off 25 cents. I was stacking. Yeah, I think I told you, Paid. I got a lot of Cardano, more than I probably need.
And I'm still waiting for you to invest in Paid XPO, a Cardano project. Just, you're going to brag about it. Let's put some money where your mouth is and, throw in come on, just listen, like I tell everybody, put $10 in and forget about it. Put $10 in and fucking forget about it.
Let's go down to Ginu and then up to Mutasco.
Hey, thanks, man. So I got a question for you guys. So for years and years and years, I've been talking crypto to friends, family, acquaintances. They've all faded it. They've all lightweight sort of made fun of me about it in general for years and years. In the last week, I've had at least a dozen people reach out to me, basically, now that everything's pumping like crazy, about how do I get in? What should I buy? What should I do? And I'm never comfortable giving financial advice to family members and friends really either. But I also feel like we all sort of need to be ambassadors for crypto at the same time. But my question is like, I'm having difficulty recommending what these people should do. Now that everything's pumping, it's like, it's not, technically speaking, it's not a great time to buy. You should maybe wait for a pullback, but there might not be a pullback. So I'm just curious what you guys would recommend. I mean, this is basically what I've told a couple of them. If I had $1,000, I would put 200 in Bitcoin, 200 in Ethereum, 200 in Pepe, 200 in SHIB, and 200 in Doge. None of those are going to 100x, but long term, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just struggling to recommend. I mean, I got boomers coming at me. My brother-in-law's dad is 70 years old. Like, it's just everybody's coming at me now all at once. And I'm struggling to make recommendations other than just put in what you can, because it's all going to go up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Anyways, man, it's just been bugging me the last couple of days. Wanted to get your guys' thoughts on, like, what would you recommend to these newbies coming in?
Basically what you just said with Ethereum and Bitcoin, but also, I mean, this would be something that you would do research-wise, not because it's new. Just be like, what is brutally down still that hasn't moved? Like, for instance, VeChain. Throw a couple bucks in the VeChain. It's a 10x from all-time highs right now. They're trying to make it little quick gains for $100 or $50 or whatever they're putting in. Look at the stuff. I mean, this is for you to do. Like, you can introduce them into like the whole market cap situation, blah blah. But if you're just looking for some plays, it's not financial advice. Just say, hey, these things did this last cycle. They went up to whatever price. This is where they are now. If it gets back to this price, this is how many X's you can potentially make. And leave it at that. Get Bitcoin, get Ethereum, and then look at the top 100. After that, don't go any. I wouldn't even say top 50, right? Like, I wouldn't go any lower than that. For new people, brand new people who don't know what the fuck a wallet is, and just like, here's Bitcoin, Ethereum, know about these guys, and here's the top 50. Throw a dart at any of these, and you'll be all right. That's just my non-financial advice, not financial advice.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I was definitely trying to keep it to like centralized exchange stuff too. I mean, I don't know. It's just been a wild week, man. I'm getting hit out of nowhere from like all different angles, after years and years of telling these people. So it's just like, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't like giving advice to people. So, but I feel like somebody has to do it.
Hey, brother. Real quick. Go ahead, Cole. Go for it, Mark. Yeah, look, real quick. If you're going to do this for them, the $1,000, exactly. Central exchanges, let them double their money, triple their money, tell them straight out, you're not going to get rich, but you're going to probably make some money. And when they make money, people get interested, and then they get their lazy ass up, and they want to start learning because they made money. You understand what I'm saying? They saw a positive outcome. Okay? Now, if you're going to do the buying for them, since you understand wallets and all that stuff, and it's $1,000, you could drop like, let's say $600 on blue chip projects where they're going to double their money or triple their money and get, make their money back. And then you get like $400, $300. And like I said, drop it on high risk plays for them that they could probably turn that into, $400. You could turn it into millions in crypto, but at least maybe into $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 if the project is successful, But yeah, those are my two takes. If you're gonna do it for them, $600 for blue chips, $400 or $300 for high risk. But if you're not gonna do it to them, forget about them downloading wallets and shit like that. Let them make money first on a decentralized exchange, and once they make money, they're gonna open up their eyes, get their lazy ass up and the brain, and start learning crypto because they're gonna get hyped up about it,
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate it. That is the other thing that is very uncomfortable. Some of them are like, "Let me give you money and you do it," and I'm just like, man, I don't know, man.
Don't do it.
I know. I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable doing that shit.
you know what I tell them? Hey, this is a $1,000 lottery ticket. Do not come back crying on me, okay? This is a lottery ticket that has a better chance of winning than a $1 lottery ticket, you know, from, guessing the 6 numbers, you know?
Yo, Genu, though, I'm getting it too, man, from all angles. This week and last week for sure. What I do is I just tell them straight up, you know, this isn't the best time to get in. Ideally, you want to be buying when nobody's talking about it. You wanted to be buying in 2022 and 2023. So I can show you everything I hold and everything I own, but I'm up on all these investments. So this is a completely different, you know, scenario here. Okay. So there's that. And then, you know, depending on how much money they have and what, you know, what kind of position they're in. If I know the person's like well off and they're like, hey, I got 10 grand or whatever disposable income, I want to get exposed. You know, I'll give them some ideas, but I'm not just going to be like, you know, get in this, get in that, get in this, get in that. And you're going to turn your 10 grand into 80. Like you never give like, this is exactly how it's going to happen. It's like, these are plays that I like. These are plays that I'm in. Know that they're probably not going to go up as much because, again, the best time to get in the market is when nobody's talking about it. So now you know there's going to be a bear market, right? And I just kind of go with that. But honestly, man, I kind of leave it open-ended. You never want to give them like, you know, do this exactly and this exactly. And then, yeah. And then I've had a ton of people, same thing, like, can I just give you 10 grand and you keep 10%? Like, bro, that's not worth my time, nor do I want that fucking burden if something, you know, no disrespect, but like, you know, I don't want that, you know, but I'll tell you what it is though. It's a good sign that the market's going to start doing well is when all these people start coming back in, man. It's so frustrating though, right? I mean, because it's like, where the hell were you? Where the hell were you? I had a lot more time 2 years ago, and you could have sat down. We could have sat down, had a coffee, had a beer, whatever. And man, like you know, it's funny how it works though, bro. It's you know, life happens. I get it, man. But anybody who's been in crypto the whole last 4 or 5 years or even longer, like yourself, I mean, you know what it takes in this space. And you know, you gotta get fucked over a few times too in crypto. I mean, you gotta feel what that feels like. I truly believe that, man. You know, especially if you're, you know, diving into DeFi and ecosystems. I mean, you gotta feel every side of it, you know, and so yeah. If I am going to say anything, same thing. Keep it simple. Centralized exchange. Get yourself some Bitcoin. DCA. You know, that's something else. You know, best way to do it, because most of these people who ask us, right, they're not in it like us every day. They're not holding a 2-hour space. They're not waking up at 5 a.m. trading and can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning because of crypto. These are people that just want exposure. You know, yeah, they might want to get rich overnight. I just tell them it ain't going to happen. Okay, it ain't going to happen. But if you want to passively invest, start buying a little Bitcoin every week and then pick, you know, I'll give you 10 other altcoins I like, pick 3 of them and start dollar cost averaging into those, you know, something like that. You know, that's kind of how I go about it. But dude, I feel your pain on that, bro. It's tough. It's tough because you want to help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I mean. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's a double-edged sword, man. Like I want to help. And again, I want to be an ambassador for crypto as well, but it's just like, fuck, I don't know, it just makes me feel icky.
I'm with you, bro.
But they picked like the worst time. Like it's about to take off. It's time for business for you. Like you've learned all this for this. Okay, you've been, you know, kind of grinding for however long you have in order to get to this point. And you know, it kind of sucks. And now these people want to show up and they're like, hey, where do I put my money? And let's say they make money, and then they even make more money than you because they just happen to have the right amount of money at the right amount at the right place. Now, obviously, it's our family. We want to take care of them and everything, but it would suck too. Trust me, if I have family coming to me right now and they're like, hey, how do you do this? I'm like, okay, you know, this is a good play right here. And they just stick 20 grand. I don't have 20 grand to put into something, but I have family that can. They stick 20 grand and they walk with like 500 or, you know, $1 million. I'm like, damn. But I don't know. I'm about educating people though, but in this case, like Zach mentioned, you got to learn on your own. Sometimes you got to get rugged. I've met a lot of people, and I could tell the difference between the person that just happened to be in the right place at the right time, stuck money and made a bunch of money, and the other people that have been grinding to make their money. There's a big freaking difference. But anyways, just an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but maybe make a spreadsheet where, you know, some top coins that you could recommend with links to wherever they could go trade them, and then some videos on how to do it, and just make one sheet. Because if you're going to have 25 people coming, you're going to have to explain this thing 25 times, and just skip that. You put it all together. I don't know how you are with PowerPoint or anything like that. I'm decent. So if I had a bunch of family coming to me, I'd put something together like that to them. And it was like, here's your quick crypto lesson. There's some links. Here's some crypto influencers. Of course, Zach is going to be at the top of that list, you know, if you want to keep up with stuff. And yeah, you just have to learn it on your own, bro. Like, here's where you can go. Crypto.com is where I got started. And I thought it was pretty good. It was a good in right there. But there's also Robinhood. I keep them in those places. Robinhood, Crypto.com, something where they could themselves maneuver if they put some time into it. If they don't have the time to learn those, they ain't got time for crypto. They could go just pound sand, buy some crypto, and hold it. That would be my advice to those people.
And Koba and Inu, just like give him Robinhood, man. Robinhood already added like 5 more fucking cryptos. Give them Robinhood, and from there they don't even have to use stable coins. It's cash. Have them buy Pepe, Dodge, Shiba, you know, Bitcoin, whatever it is. Throw the $1,000 in Robinhood, and it's easy as hell, man. You know.
You know what happens though too. You know, and I know, Gino, you probably noticed it doesn't stop at just telling them what to buy. Now they get up some money. Hey Zach, when should I sell? When's it going to come down? When should I take profits, bro? Is it going to continue to go up? Bro, I don't fucking know. If I knew that, man, I wouldn't be making YouTube videos, bro.
It's nonstop, man. It's like I'm already busy trying to run this fucking project, you know, like I'm trying to help. But that's a good point about the spreadsheet, and like maybe yeah, because I've had the same conversation 25 times already in the last 3 days. And actually, even an old personal trainer buddy of mine, I met him for lunch the other day at Dave & Buster's. We drank a couple beers and played some video games, and I sat down with him for like an hour and got him all set up on Coinbase and Coinbase Wallet and showed him everything. But it's like, I can't do that like with everyone, you know.
And then the worst part, man, is that you're going to do it for one person. It's going to work out, and then they're going to recommend you to do it for somebody or to somebody else, and then they're going to come. So, yeah, I mean, just... that's what I would do. Luckily, I don't have that. I got one cousin that I talk to in my entire family. He's cool. I love him. If he comes to me, I'm going to help him. But if I had 25 people, which I imagine there's a lot of people out there that have this issue and are going to, it's going to get even worse. I would put something together and, and hand it over. And maybe somebody in here could probably put something together. I don't know. Zach, Zach, yeah, something universal for people to use, you know, a quick little show. You post it and you can have your audience just point people in that direction.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember I made a video. This was probably 6 months ago, you know, like basically breaking down my portfolio. I mean, there's tons of YouTube videos. You don't have to just look at mine. But I mean, I don't know, man. This might sound harsh, but I'm not trying to sound harsh. I love helping people, man. Like I was a teacher, professor, like I'm educated. Like I love nothing more than helping people. But you just like sometimes, man, like if people aren't willing to help themselves and they just want you to do it for them, it's like, bro, I'm sorry, man. I don't have time to hold your hand and walk you all around the park. I mean, people come to me, man, and they're like, hey, I got 10 grand, like make me rich. I'm like, have you done any work? Because nobody helped me. I mean, I found people along the way, but like, you know, you got to be self-motivated to some extent, right? I mean, you got to like, I don't know, man. But you know, that vibe's different where it's like, hey, here's 10 grand, turn it into 50 versus I got 10 grand. Could you help me learn? You know what I mean? That's different. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, but Zach, this is dangerous, man, because I like helping people too. at work with but when you're trying to help somebody with their money, that's when it's dangerous.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now it's their money, and if they lose it, oh man, so there's a difference. You help them, teaching them, look, I'll teach you crypto. I'll teach you how to download a wallet. I'll teach you how to move coins around. You buy. You do your homework and you buy. It shouldn't be that hard. Look at CoinMarketCap. Look at the top coins, It's hard to tell people what to buy, man. It's hard, because
we lose, man. Like, we don't get it right every time. That's the thing, bro. Like, yeah.
We get it wrong most of the time.
100%.
It's just an average game.
Yeah.
It's just an average game. And the right ones, we fucking, get a good hit, a good double, a triple, a home run, bases loaded, But it's a percentage game. You just, the winnings, you want them to be way stronger than your losses.
When you win big.
Your losses.
Yeah. When you win big and know how to cut your losses. So, you could lose 6 or 7 times, and then that 8th time, that win wipes it all out. Now you're back in the green, But a lot of people can't stomach that. They don't get it until you live it. I mean, you got to live it. You got to be in it to know that game.
One thing, Zach, the top, and I want people to know this shit. If you have a portfolio with plays that are $3-4 million market cap, $10-20 million market cap, and then I separate my portfolio, my blue chips, with my high risk, because when the bull market is here full effect, okay, your blue chips are probably, all of them are going to be pumping at the same time, like you saw when Bitcoin was going to 90K. You saw all these coins pumping hard. But guys, your high risk plays are not going to pump at the same time. One is going to pump 1 month, maybe the other one 2 months later. So you got to be ready for that. Don't think that your high risk plays are all going to pump at the same time as the blue chips do mostly. So you got to get ready, and that's a good thing, because you don't want all your high risk to be pumping at the same time. You're going to be going nuts. And it's a good thing also, because you could take profit and put it into one of the high risks that's not pumping. So when it starts pumping a year, 2 years, 2 days from there. So yeah, a lot of people have that mentality, like, when the bull run, and they think all their high risk mean coins and anything is going to pump all crazy at the same time. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
maybe 2 at the same time. Yeah.
And like the thing we forget, man, is like the educational piece of this, man, because I can't tell you how many times, like even just the last few days, Pepe's going crazy, Dogecoin's going crazy. I make a Shiba Inu video, and half of the comments are, Zach, you're an idiot. Shiba's not moving. Why isn't Shiba moving? I don't understand. When is the bull run coming? And it's like, you don't get it. Like, and I wish I could reach across the aisle and help every single one of those people, but I'm like,
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to say something because I learned my experience in helping people when it comes to talk to them about crypto and getting into it. Out of so many people here at my job and family members, anything, only one person have really got into it like me and have really stayed in the bear market and keep on investing and all that. I myself now, I don't help nobody anymore unless they come to the Crypto Breakfast Club. That's the only way I help them. I tell them, yeah, get into the Crypto Breakfast Club and hear everybody's opinion and then learn from there. Because they always that they used to invest back in 2021 and they saw the bear market going down. Oh, Ramon, you're full. Oh, this and this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I told you what's up, bro. I told you what's up. This is pretty much gambling. It's your money. As soon as you put it in there, think about it, that it's a loss. Oh, no, this and this. You never told me when to sell it. Then you made money, but I didn't. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to be your babysitter 24/7. That's just lame. That's just straight up lame. So I tell everybody to kind of get my advice. If somebody asks for help, tell them, hey, come to the Crypto Breakfast Club and get your own opinion from there and learn from there. Because you giving advice to people, they're just going to turn around, blame it on you, and later on, it's just going to be a fight between friends or family members and stuff for a stupid-ass little investment that you're just trying to help them to make money. And like how Zach said, Instead of approaching somebody and be like, somebody approaching you and be like, hey, help me make this $10,000 in 50. Don't tell me, oh, here's $10,000, make me 50. No, man, you don't do that. That's, bro, we work our ass off doing this research and everything, nonstop sleeping. Sometimes we stay awake 24, sometimes 36 hours, making sure we doing the right thing. And then you want us to do that for you? No, man, no. So my opinion, and it might sound super selfish, it might sound super wrong, and I'm a person that love to help. But when it comes to crypto, I decided not to help no more. Never again. If you want help, Crypto Breakfast Club, baby. Join 8:30 to 11 a.m. to 11:30. Central Time. Go for it. That's it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too? It's like you'll help somebody and you'll give them a play or whatever. Even a play on this show, they'll put in like $10, $20. The play doesn't go right, they lose it, and all of a sudden they're in our DMs. What the fuck happened? I was like, bro, you literally lost $10. I just held 3 years with Cardano. I don't want to hear about your $10, $20 that you just lost. Trust me. And then a week later, now I'm mad because this just happened to me in the Telegram. Now I'm mad. A week later, it goes up like 30x, and everyone's like, oh my God, paid XPO. Oh, where's the... It's like, dude, you were just talking shit about me in the DMs about $10 a week ago. I didn't forget you. Like, what the fuck? And that's why I don't help people, to be honest with you. Like, I help a very select homies on this team because you guys, not people in this room, but people in general in crypto who are new and want to get into crypto, they get $10, $20, hell, even $100. And bro, we are blowing $100 a second over here, fucking trying to hit some Solana fucking jackpots. Like, we're getting rugged left and right, but you hit one of those, and all of a sudden that $100 is literally 10 grand, and you're like, yeah, we fucking did it. But some people don't get it, and that's why I don't help people outside of close family that we already know this shit.
Zach, and I do want to say one more thing before I say that Big Brain wants to say something. Real quick, man. Back in between January and March, I had 3 projects do over 50x. One did I think it was a 75x. The other one did a 300x, and the other one did a 90 to 100x at the same time. And guys, and I'm not talking about 100x, 300x at a $10,000 market cap. I'm talking about these projects did a 100x over $1 million market cap, which I'm counting 100x after $1 million market cap. And I'm scared, man. I'm actually scared. I did not sleep those 3 fucking months. Man, I'm still taking medication for not sleeping those 3 months. It was insane. I couldn't sleep. And then, I would take profit, but I'm like, man, should I take a little bit more profit? It was my first time ever doing these crazy gains. And it was 3 projects at the same time in 3 months. And you guys got to be ready for this, man. And I want this. This is a problem that I want to have again. But let me tell you, if you don't do it right, if you don't plan it right, you might be scared to have it again. Even though I sound crazy right now because it is stressful as hell, especially if you don't have a game plan. And I didn't have a game plan. I didn't have an exit. Now I do. I learned. And I did not have, back in January, February of this year, I did not have an exit plan. Now I write down everything in paper. Fuck the phone, in paper. Have it all down, and I know my exit for all my coins and all my investments, so I don't get stressed out at all. And one thing, Zach, that is we contradict ourselves that, and I know how much hate I have towards exchanges, but sometimes exchanges do justice, man, when you put those limit buys to the limit sells, especially, I know decentralized still has problems, especially Jupiter on hitting the limit sales. But those are things that let you sleep at night. So why not move your coins? Maybe when you go to sleep to an exchange, put the limit sale. And if you're good when you wake up, put it back to your wallet. I don't know. But it is stressful as hell, man. It's a great stress because you're making money. But, man, at the end, you're like, oh, my God, it's money. Is all this worth it for money, Especially at first, when you're a beginner like I was on 100Xs, back in I want to say November to March of this year.
Yeah, bro. If anybody holds Algorand, you're loving this right now, by the way. It's up 25% right now. Algorand's pumping. I had a feeling this whole ISO 2022 this whole sector is going to go. XRP running, XLM, Hedera, Algorand, Cardano, right? So that whole space kind of moving up a little bit right now. But yeah, I mean, the other thing, and I'll get over to Big Brain here. We got about 10 minutes left. And I know most of you guys understand this. What people don't understand is oftentimes, man, almost everybody who's like deep in the trenches in crypto, they had to lose hundreds to make thousands. They had to lose thousands to make tens of thousands. They had to lose tens of thousands to make hundreds of thousands. They had to lose hundreds of thousands to make millions. It's a process, man. I think so many people just come in and they think it's easy from the outside looking in because they hear the stories, such and such, becomes a millionaire overnight in Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. And it's like, they think it's just easy. Nothing is easy, man. Nothing is easy, and I think there's some people who realize that coming into, and, savvy investors, people who've invested for a while. But I think that's one of the biggest lessons you got to learn, man. It's not going to be easy. And if you put the time in, you're going to do okay. You're going to do okay. But Big Brain, what's up, man?
Hey, Zach, thanks for having me and thanks for hosting the space. I just wanted to come in here for a minute and talk about a project that I'm part of the community on the XRPL. The token is ARMY, $ARMY. And this is a community of people that have been in XRP for years, going through all the SEC lawsuit shit, all of the banker coin FUD, and like the hate just from chains across like the whole ecosystem. People have hated XRP so much for such a long time. And this community of people has like stood by and been in XRP for years. And until recently, we never had, we had some really like basic NFT market stuff that has been a part of XRP until they came along with some changes. And then we just recently had the ability to start making meme coins and issuing things on the XRPL, which very little capital has come into that ecosystem so far, but it's been growing very fast.
Big Brain, we had an XRP space yesterday. I don't know if you were popping in here yesterday. We had.
I did, but I had to leave before I had a chance to get up there.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. We're going to do it again. Speaking of the Year Project Army, I actually reached out to them. I reached out to all of them yesterday.
Nice.
So if you've got a contact or anything like that, I just followed you back. If you got a contact or anything, and we'd love to get them up as like a sponsor. We do daily, weekly, monthly sponsors here on the Breakfast Club. I'd love to get some of these XRP communities, meme coins in here as sponsors, man. But you're right, dude. It's early to that ecosystem. I feel like every blockchain needs meme coins now to be relevant, which is kind of fucking nuts. But it's cool.
Well, it sucks up the circulating supply, so it really pushes the chain much higher. So it is a thing for like all chains, essentially. But yeah, I put a post in the comments. If you could put it on the Jumbotron for us, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like this LP, the metrics of this LP is really what drew me into it. Other than I've been in XRP for 8 years. So the community behind this really speaks to me. And the metrics on this LP are huge. Like this is easy 100x. There's very, very little capital that has flooded into the market yet, and it's just going to be nuts as it really takes hold.
Cool, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll definitely be doing another XRP mega space again. That'll be fun.
Well, I will be there.
Hell yeah, man. We got about 6 minutes left, guys. It's Friday. Hopefully you guys are doing something fun this weekend. Mark, what do you got?
Yeah, man. And real quick, Zach, also, don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys. What's the Kool-Aid? Peanut. Why do I call peanut the Kool-Aid in crypto today? Peanut hit a $2.4 billion market cap. Not every fucking meme is going to hit that. So a lot of people that invest on new memes right now, they're like, oh, Peanut did it. This is going to do it. You know what? It's possible. It's a 0.00% chance it'll do it. but take profit, man. If you put $100 on a meme coin and you already got $300, get your initials out at least, man. Get your initials out, because that is the Kool-Aid. Everyone thinks that all the meme coins are going to perform like peanut, and it's not. It's not. It has a 99% chance it's not. Look at all the top coins, all the meme coins up there. There ain't that many. You know, it's hard to break the 100, even the 200 market on coin market cap. So don't drink that Kool-Aid thinking that all those fucking meme coins, whatever meme coins you are, is going to perform like peanut. You know, just take your profit. Always get that money out. But that's a lot of people, and that's what I fell for. You know, that's what I fell for.
And bro,
you know, and not just the meme coins.
Don't chase. If you miss it, let it fly by. Let it fly by.
Here.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest mistakes, I think. Even people who've been in crypto for a while, is they chase. It's like gambling, bro. It's like you put $100 in a slot machine, you lose everything, and you're like, well, I'll put $200 in the slot machine now. I gotta get my money back. Oh well, lose that. Oh, it's time to go put $300 on roulette, black or red. Like that chasing mentality will get you wrecked and wrecked and wrecked and wrecked and wrecked. Kevin Peace, what's up?
Hey, Zach, what's going on, my man? Appreciate it. I was hoping that you could maybe take a peek at the Pepe bull chart. And the reason why I ask is because following this whole Pepe narrative, obviously Pepe has, have you heard of Pepe bull?
Typing it in right now as you speak. Pepe bull. Is it on Solana?
Yes. It's all right there, beef.
Oh, you're watching on the live stream?
I am.
Let's see here. Okay.
This one's been so quiet, right? So quiet. And I pay attention to the ones that don't do a whole lot while everything else is going crazy. Kind of like, you know, when Pepe first came out, it had a nice run up and then it just went dead for almost 10 months until this year. So I'm anticipating that this one and Pepe, because they run together for whatever reason, when SHIB and Doge and all those are running, these two are quiet. And then whenever Bitcoin is doing well, these guys are running.
Yeah, I do like Pepe still. There's still great volume in Pepe. See, like this is more my sweet spot. Like this Pepe sitting at 55, 56 mil. You got a strong support line going back into September. It bounced off that in November. Like this to me, very interesting. And I'm in that play. Your other one, low cap, you don't have to put a ton in. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Volume's decent for the market cap size. Are the holders growing, or we've been like stuck at 2.5 for a while? That would be my one question.
I got in a month ago and they were at 900 holders. So it's growing steadily. I did get, I spent about $6,000 and got $1 trillion. I might as well, if I'm going to go in, $6,000 isn't going to kill me. It's a fair chunk of change, but it's not going to kill me. And I figured if you're going to go in, you might as well try to get as much as possible when it comes to something like this. This could fail tomorrow for all I know, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't hear a whole lot of people talking about it. I'm not crazy about their Twitter, even though they are consistently posting and doing a fair amount of marketing. But I just don't really know how this is going to perform and who's really behind it. I can't figure that out. I've tried to find out who is running this project, and I don't know who. I'm in their Telegram, and their Telegram just basically, whenever someone buys, they just post a little thing saying, oh, so-and-so bought, or this wallet bought X amount of dollars worth. So yeah, I don't know who's behind this.
It's always tough. I mean, because we don't even know who's behind, Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the contract looks decent. I'm looking at the quick intel audit. There's no like crazy red flags, which is always good.
Tech, did he say he put $6,000 on this?
Yeah, he went heavy.
Hopefully, you're a millionaire, man.
Well, I will tell you this. I got into SHIB just after 2021, after the craze happened. I missed it completely. And like you said earlier, I didn't chase it. I wanted to jump in like everybody else, but everybody else became exit liquidity. So I waited until we got back to 504 and I just started aping in. So most people are down on their SHIB. I've never been down on my SHIB. I've been up since basically, the end of 2020, end of 2021. So I can afford a little bit,
Yeah, but the thing is, man, look, not financial advice.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Live by your your commitment. I don't want to, but for me, rule number one, if I'm going to put $6,000, I'm going to put it on Pepe. That's it. There's no way I'm going to put $6K on another Pepe. Pepe, I call this Pepe 2.0. Anything that says Pepe on it, and it's not Pepe, it's Pepe 2.0, Pepe 3.0. I mean, I'm shocked that there's a few Dodge coins that went to the $80 million market cap because of the new government thing. I'm shocked with that. Like, I got to give it to crypto on that. But just be careful, man. Just be careful. If I didn't tell you to be careful, I would be an asshole,
And I appreciate it.
You're investing on Pepe 80.0 because there's so many Pepes out there,
100%.
The only Pepe that I know people have gone in hard, that's another Pepe coin. It's Pepe on chain, which is going to be an L2 blockchain for all Pepe coins. That sounds, that sounds cool.
And Mar, Pepe coin, all one word, $487 million market cap. This is the original Pepe from 2016. I'm looking at it right now on the live chart. It's 487 mil. This to me, I've got like $4 or $5 grand in this one. And I got it like down in August when it was like $1.80, $1.90. It's sitting at $4 right now. But I learned about this one from a few people. I could see something like this. Again, bro, this has been around, for a really long time. That to me matters too, man. If something's been around for like a year or almost a year and it's had growing volume or like consistent volume, growing holder base, I could sleep at night. You know what I mean? Like it's tough for me to throw more than $5 grand at something that's like less than a $5 million market cap that's been out for a few months. It's just so tough. You really got to have some conviction or just stupid amounts of money.
Well, I definitely don't have the stupid amounts of money. I mean, I definitely make decent money now. I'm a data analyst by trade, so it's kind of why I was trying to figure out who's behind some of these projects, because if I can figure out who's behind it, they've had prior success or something to that nature, then I can.
What about the Telegram? Have you spoken to any team members there?
Only admin is allowed to message on Telegram.
That's sketchy.
Only admin is, but they do post their Telegram on their Twitter, so you can't make a mistake on which is the correct one, because there's like a whole bunch of different ones, a whole bunch of scam ones, so I'm just being patient with it. I'm up on the, just to kind of preface, I got in at 800,000, so I'm definitely up on the investment. It's not like I'm in the red or anything. I'm just trying to play it by ear. It's gonna,
You thought
no, not yet. Not yet.
So you've turned 6 into 8.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, bro, like this is not financial advice, but if I turn 6 into 8 on a crypto like this, I'm taking my initial all the way out. I'm up $2 grand. Have fun.
And just trade for free, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Then if your $2 grand goes crazy, okay, great.
Let me ask you, when you bought the $6,000, was there a lot of sales when you bought you bought it at 800K market cap?
So, yeah, I bought it at 800K. So I actually go live on TikTok, and I got about 15,000 followers now. But I basically showcase my profits and losses, and I get a lot of people giving me advice on, hey, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. So everything that you guys have talked about, I've kind of, dealt with all the negativity, all the BS, trying to help everybody, but for the most part, someone brought this to my attention about a month after it came out. And I don't buy something. I don't really mess with pre-sales. I don't buy something as soon as it comes out. I pay attention and I wait a little bit. And it didn't rug. It didn't dump in value right away. So, I started with a few $100. I didn't just throw in $6,000 in one day. I started with a few $100, saw the value started to increase steadily. Checked it 2 days later, boom, up to 800K. I'm like, all right, screw it. Threw in the rest, and that's basically how I ended up at a trillion tokens. And worst case scenario, best case, my get out. I'd like to get out of this thing at 10 million, almost 10x my money at this point. But I don't know if that's going to happen, and this thing hasn't really been moving in a way that gives me the warm and fuzzies.
The other thing too to look at, especially with these small caps, is like wallet distribution. You know what I mean? and see what that looks like. I hadn't had a chance to look at it, but that's a big one, man. And then what I like to do if I'm in on somebody, I track the top 10 wallets. I just kind of see what they're doing. If those top 10 wallets, for example, are like buying more than they're selling here at 2 mil, okay, that gives me a little bit more confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, looking at it, I mean, you're a trader. You should know about this. If it goes under 2, it's a bloodbath. Right now,
absolutely.
If it goes under 2, it's a bloodbath. Just look at it, man. Just look at it. But yeah, that's a good thing. You put money little by little. I thought that you probably had dropped 6K, like normally 99% of all crypto.
No. I threw in a little bit of money, and then I started seeing it rise in value, and then that's what basically prompted me, because I watched it go from literally, I think it was like $10,000, and it shot up almost overnight. I think it was like 2 days later, I saw it at 800. I was like, let me get in. I could have made some serious money had I dumped in, but I didn't because I was being cautious. But that's the nature of the beast.
Yep. Good shit. Let me get down to Matt and your corp. We are going to close things out here pretty soon. Matt, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'll be quick. But you're right. Tracking wallets with what I do, tracking wallets is like critical. That's a must, because then it gives you a chance to see what else they have, what else they're holding, how much they have. A lot of them they're in coins that nobody's heard of yet. And that's always a good sign, especially when they're waist deep in it. But now is not the time to get wrecked. This is not financial advice. But if you get wrecked at the beginning of a bull run, that's you're gambling way too much. I mean, there's so many safe plays out there right now with meme coins, altcoins, obviously Bitcoin, but just be real careful. I wanted to just hit on what Mar said, like if you got the money to lose, obviously whatever, but I wouldn't personally, this peanut thing, hitting a home run with peanut does not happen. All right. It doesn't happen. Could have hit one with Nero CTO. Didn't happen, but it's rare to hit a home run, but we're also at the beginning of a bull run. So there's absolutely no reason anybody should be getting wrecked right now. Just a safe play to me would be an altcoin. I'm completely out of peanut now. Disclaimer, I'm satisfied with what happened. But
good boy.
Yeah, I'm done with peanut. And guess what I did? I'm obviously going to take some profits, right? Like mostly profits. But I'm going to park everything else into something like Pepe, PayPay, Shiba, and altcoins. Because altcoins haven't really had their turn on yet. The bots haven't really went crazy. They gave us a little teaser, but they haven't gone nuts. And remember, Trump isn't even officially the president yet, and look what it's doing for crypto. So, don't get wrecked, man. I'm from here on out, I'm going to play it safe. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that's going to be at least a minimum of a 10x on some of these altcoins and a lot of the meme coins at the top. So,
yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just praying when fuck peanut if it makes it to 10 billion. Don't let that kill your sleep. When it hit 2 billion, I remember I was at work. I'm like, man, I hope Matt fucking took at least 80% out already. Like, I'll kill him if he didn't. This shit's already at 2 billion, man. You let other people make money,
Yeah, bro. I mean, because at that point, once you're at $1 billion, I mean, depending on when you got in, but if you haven't taken profits yet, then it's like, what do you? I mean, come on, It's like win the trade, as I like to say, man. At least win the trade. Just at least put it in the win column. You know what I mean? But I mean, there's a lot of these tier 2 meme coins. I like to say, like tier 2s within over that 100 million. This is where I like to go heavy, man. And I know I've said this before, like Ponky, Moo on Sol. I'll go heavy there, but relatively. But I'm not going heavy. I got wrecked so much in 2021 going heavy as hell on. I mean, I was throwing 1 ETH at just some dumb shit. I mean, it's just a hope and a prayer. And it's just, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're going to get wrecked way more. And this is like, even when you got all the news and as much alpha as you can have, you get wrecked. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't don't get washed out of this market too soon, man. Stay in the game, have a backbone, right? Get some good blue chips, get some Bitcoin, and when you win big, store it in those high market cap solid assets that'll still 2, 3, 4, maybe 5x. That's cool, no problem. So hey guys, we're gonna close it up. We're already 10 minutes over. I got some other things I got to jump to, but happy Friday, man. Have a great weekend. We'll be back Zach. Monday for sure. Yeah, what's good?
Real quick, just shout out to our sponsors, Zoomy and 47 for the week. Got to give them a quick shout out. And also, great to see Gas Station Bonaparte Inu in the house as well.
Let's go. Guys, you guys know the drill. We'll be back Monday. Going to be an epic week, I'm sure, next week. What a week this was, man. This was one for the fucking books. That's for sure. So enjoy it. Have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you guys on Monday. I'll be putting out a shit ton of content throughout the weekend too. So I'll probably see you around on YouTube or X.
Hey Zach, real quick.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have a breakfast club on Sunday if Bitcoin hits 100K, right?
100%, bro.
100%. I got a feeling, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have an emergency space. If shit starts getting crazy, yeah, you better believe we're. Hell, just the other day when it was going to 93 or whatever, I had that emergency space in the evening. Yeah. If shit gets wild,
I had an emergency wedding. I forgot that I needed an engagement, not a wedding, an engagement. I needed to set up the whole engagement. I was like the actor. I'm like, oh shit, I have to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Half of the setup for the wedding fell down because Mara always falls.
Bro, that meme was funny. But yeah, man, if shit gets wild, we'll definitely get a space rolling over the weekend for sure. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully that happens. But appreciate you guys. Seriously, man, for rocking with us all the time. It really means a lot. So have a great Friday, great weekend. Talk to you guys soon.